Yo, 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 what is good, Marvel motherfucking heads? Yo, shouts to Max the Wise putting on a show for us, winning a lot of the sets, I'll be honest. I'm gonna be honest, he took care of the hands. It wasn't until that bad boy got mutated. It wasn't until that bad boy got mutated that he started to, like, you know, struggle a little bit, but my man was playing pretty clean. Took out Johnny Z team. Johnny B. Have some of Johnny A. Have all of Johnny B. Looking like a Rona run out there. All right, let's start this bad boy. Shout out to ICU Hater again. Shout outs for the raid. Got the Marvel heads in the chat. Yeah, let's run it. Let's run it. We're talking about Frosty Frostings. We got to cover the bullshit. The Marvel scores. Got a few promo videos to show you guys. Some combo videos I've curated as well. Kato, thank you for the follow. If you guys are not following as of yet, I demand that you do. The sub is optional. The follow, mandatory. All right, let's get this bad boy started. I am the original gamer, War Destroyer. Good sets with you earlier today, Max, as well. Of course, Don, thank you for having not only the host, but for having me on the Five Fingers. But let's talk about this Venom. Is Venom pay to win? How good is Venom in MVCI? How good is he? Is he a true pay to win character? We're going to break that bad boy down, but of course, let's get the theme song started. Enough's enough. Here we go. Marvel Monday, full effect. Let's go, baby. Yo, what is going on? It is your boy, the original gamer, War Destroyer, and we're back with, yes, another marvelous Marvel Monday. You're going to get the latest of the Marvel vs. Capcom Infinite Scene tournament results, and of course, the latest info and news about the FGC in general. So we're covering that Frosty Frostings today, and of course, we're going to get the results of all of the last 3 weeks of Marvel vs. Capcom Infinite events and tournaments. We want to know who's winning and who's capping out here, because there's definitely a lot of shit talk going on out there. But we want to know, we go by results up in this piece. We go by results up in this piece. Who's capping and who's winning, right? So we're going to do that. We're going to show you guys a couple of videos. I found some cool combo videos. One of them I did myself, believe it or not. And then a few promo videos. There are some dope events coming out this summer. Emphasis on the word summer. There's definitely some stuff in that you need to know, and plan your summer accordingly and start saving up your money and your plane tickets and your shit now. Stick around for that as far as the upcoming events. And then of course, before we leave, we're gonna let you know about all that good stuff. But we gotta also talk about this Venom. The Venom, the guy right behind me. How broken is he? Is he even broken? Is he pay to win? Because he was a $5, $7 character, right? But does that mean he's balanced, or is he broken, right? But so we're going to break all that down, but let us see who's winning and who's capping. Let's get to these results. You know what it is. Let's see who's winning and let's get to these results, bro. Let's see who's winning and who's capping. That's the first thing. Bam. Of course, the Five Fingers of Death featuring Max the Wise. Good sets. But we definitely got to let you guys know what's going on with that as far as the results. All right, Five Fingers. He had to fight Dawn, Dr. Church, Netflix, Custom Christoph. Was that Beast he was fighting? Who was the Zero Maverick he was fighting? That's when I was taking care of some like logistical stuff here. I think it was Beast. If it was Beast, I'm impressed if he won that one, because Beast is no joke opponent. But so it looks like he beat Don, he beat Church, beat Netflix, beat Christoph, beat Beast. So the first 5 matches, no fucking joke. Max the Wise going dummy, but the mutated fingers did. It was Beast. Okay, I didn't put him on winning that. I'm just to be honest. If someone gave me $1 million and said, "Hey, you got to bet on Beast or Max," Beast gave me a hard time. I think I would have bet on Beast, but congrats to Max beating that one. Lost to myself, lost to XC, and then won Johnny A on a close set. But Johnny A did nerf himself, right? People talking about Johnny wants an OS. No, Johnny's actually good enough where, like, I could imagine he's actually having more fun playing a team that's just not going to mop up the floor, right? So I don't know if that's an OS as much as is him willing himself down 10% of his power to make the match interesting, right? So shout outs to the champion Johnny A, Marvel champion Johnny A for that. But Max the Wise did come out ahead though, and it wasn't no joke. It wasn't no giveaway. He actually clutched it out, fought good, did some last minute turnaround shit. So props to Max the Wise, and of course props to ICU Hater for throwing another 5 fingers of death. Always dope, always dope. But let's get to these. Let's get to the tournament. Let's get to the brackets. Who's winning in the brackets? Bam, the Jacomania Chronicles. But this was a special. The Jacomania Chronicles. Oh no, this is number 99. We're covering 99 and 100. We're covering 99 and 100. So the Jacomania Chronicles tournament number 99. Who's winning this one? Let's see your top 5. Or let's see your top. All right, your top 7 is as follows. 7th place, we have OGX3. Tied for 5th, we have Hydro Rex and DJ Best. Netflix and Chill coming in 4th. Pimp, just a dude named Pimp. Pimp coming in 3rd. Jaco, who is that? I'm sure that's not just some dude named Pimp. 2nd place is Peanut Brother. And in 1st place, winning the Jacomania Chronicles 99, Dr. Kano. Shouts to Dr. Kano winning that one. But let us move on to the Big G. Let us move on to the Big G, the Gauntlet. Gauntlet 212. This one went down January 26, 2023. Your top 8 is as well. 13th place, we have Tyson. What? I have a feeling he didn't show up if that's the score. Tied for 9th, we have Don Con and Dr. Church once again. Also tied for 9th, Danomite. But your top 8 is as follows. 8th place, tied for 7th rather. Hydro Rex and UG Grilla. Jaco, man. Jaco. He is running the Nerf team, but I usually see him higher than that. 5th place, Custom Christoph and Dr. Kano. In 4th place, yours truly, your boy UG Grilla OG. 3rd place, we have Beast 412. 2nd place, Cog Needs More Tree, aka XC Coggins. And in 1st place, winning the Gauntlet number 212, the one and only bona fide Marvel champion, Tekua. GG's Tekua taking the latest Gauntlet, or not the latest Gauntlet, the Gauntlet 211. All right, the battle round going down every other Friday. Max, if you want to crack it, OG, feel free to holler at Jaco and book a game to the battle round. We can definitely run that set again if you like. I definitely use the battle round to run all of my salties, and I encourage all of y'all guys to do the same. All right, UG's battle round though. This was on the 20th. So we had Shadow Flip versus Hydro Rex. Hydro Rex winning that one 4-0. Myself versus Octo. Ooh, tough luck for Octo. Octo kind of sauced me up in the tournament, so I ran it back on him in the battle round, but I definitely took that one 10-3. We had Super Cool Mike versus Tyson. Dope set. 4-10. Tyson won that one. That is as expected, but the counter pick of Mike is real, and it was definitely mad dope set. All right, we had Vest versus Dr. Marvel. Dr. Marvel winning that one 5-2. Jaco versus myself. That was an impromptu match. Me winning that by one round, 4-5. Vest versus Jaco side teams. Jaco winning that one 4-5. Vest versus Jaco, the run back of side teams. Jaco winning that one 1-5. Vest versus Rage Quitmaker. Vest winning that one 5-3. Vest versus Rage Quitmaker run back. Rage Quitmaker taking it. Should have left it while you were ahead, Vest. Should have left it where you were ahead. Rage Quitmaker winning that one 5-2. All right, let's get to the money, though. Let's get to the money. The Jacomania Chronicles, episode 100. Tournament 100. My man put out a prize pot, put out some money for y'all to win. If you guys didn't see this, definitely got to catch that VOD. He basically put a $50 bounty on whoever wins the tournament. And if you were to win that, you get a chance to fight Jaco for an extra $50. So definitely was a very, very, very sweaty and interesting bracket. And the Pop Monsters definitely came out to play. The Pop Monsters, Marvel Pop Monsters definitely wanted to see what was going on with this. All right, your top 8 is as follows for that. So tied for 8th, or tied for 7th, we have OGX3 and Hydro Rex. Tied for 5th, we have Netflix and Chill and Dr. Kano. 4th place, Peanut Brother. 3rd place, I don't really see this guy playing on Wednesdays. Beast 412. Beast 412 coming in 3rd place. And in 2nd place, close but no cigar, not quite getting the dough. Bane Hollow, 2nd place. 2nd place at the Chronicles. Who's winning Bane at the Chronicles, though? Who is the true Marvel Infinite Pop Monster? Well, I'm not sure if you want to call this person that, but this person definitely won the tournament, taking 1st place and the set against Jaco, winning $100 on a Wednesday. Imagine that, just playing Marvel on a Wednesday and taking home a bill, the one and only Tyson. Yo, shout outs to Tyson. Winning Jaco Mania Chronicles and is your current Jaco Mania Chronicles champion, winning tournament number 100 and taking the bonus money as well. Shout out to Tyson for doing that. All right, let's get back to the Big G. The Big G. January 26th. The Gauntlet 212. Oh, so this was 212. All right, your top 8 is as follows. We had Hydro Rex and Jaco Man. Tied for 5th, Custom Christom, Dr. Kano. Yeah, this was the one I read for 11, even though it was 12. 4th place, myself. 3rd place, Beast. 2nd place, Cogs. And 1st place, Tekua. Don't know why the entry for the 12th is in there twice. But that's still your latest result either way. So Tekua wins that. Who won 11 then? I actually want to know. Fuck the typo. I want to know. I don't want to know. It was Bane. All right, 11 is Hominid, Don Khan, Dr. Kano is for 7th. 5th place is Custom Christoph, Dr. Kano. 4th place, Kabak 420. 3rd place, Gorilla, UG, Jaco Man. 2nd place, Tekua. 1st place, Not Today, UTG. That probably meant UG. Probably meant UG. But that one's run by Frosif, which I know is Bane Hollow. So Bane won number 211, and Tekua won 212. Let's get hots for cots, because I definitely want to talk about this Venom, man. I want to break down this Venom. All right, MVCI Clash of the Stones tournament number 10. Or season 10, rather. Number 2. Let's get that top 8. All right, new caught season Clash of the Stones top 8. Netflix and Chill, tied for 7th. Shadow Flip, tied for 7th as well. OGX3 and Alien Hominid are tied for 5th. Hydro Rex in 4th place. Dr. Kano takes 3rd. Your boy OG War Destroyer. I forgot I showed up for that. Oh, no. Yeah, this isn't Jago. This is Saturday. That's right. 2nd place, OG War Destroyer. And in 1st place, in your current Clash of the Stones champion, the one and only Jaco Man. That was a bitter-ass set. I remember that one, Jaco. That's a bitter-ass set. I don't even want to talk about how I lost that one. Ooh. It's like, every time I win Jaco, just the next freaking tournament, I lose to him. Makes for great sets, though. Makes for great sets. All right, let's get your latest Gauntlet champion. We're all caught up. All right, your latest Gauntlet. This was on February 2nd, literally 4 days ago. 3.5 days ago. Heroes Hue tied for 17th. Cataclysm tied for 17th. We got Tier Problems and Coggins tied for 9th. Custom Christoph tied for 13th. It's Too Easy. Don Khan also tied for 9th. But let us see the top 8. All right, your top 8. Danomite and Dr. Kano tied for 7th. Your 5th place Your 5th place players that are tied for 5th are Io Deskyla and Max Weiser. 4th place, Kabak 420. 3rd place, Beast 412. Consistent 3rd place. 2nd place, Lin Bois, the return of Lin Bois. What? The return of Lin Bois? And just coming in, taking 2nd like it's nobody's business. And in 1st place, and your current Gauntlet champion, bona fide Marvel champion, the one and only Tekua. Damn, Tekua just still raking these gauntlets. It looked like Lin gave him a hard time, though. He got knocked into losers by Lin. It's definitely an interesting contest. Regardless, but shout outs to Tekua, Lin Bois, and Beast for your top 3 placements at the latest Gauntlet number 213. All right, you guys, if you do not know, there is a new UK Marvel tournament scene out there. It's on PC and it's only in the UK can enter, but you can still, obviously you could still watch it, right? So if you guys are interested in worldwide Marvel Infinite the way I am, then follow that link right there at Tyrant_UK, because they do have a new Marvel Infinite tournament circuit going that they run every couple of weeks. So if you want to just be entertained by the worldwide Marvel, definitely check that out. All right, let's see your top three. Your top three from that one. Yeah, let's go top five. Jake Wise, Game G, 5th place. SP Jonesy, I haven't heard. This is the new heads. The new heads, look out for them. 4th place, Angry Scrub in 3rd place. 2nd place, Revu Zoo. And in 1st place, Full Metal Fury. But that's also C4. That's my man C4. So shout out to C4 for winning 1st place in Online Warriors number 4. And that is an MVCI event. Online Warriors that they throw. Oh, I don't even have the flyer up. The there we go. The Online Warriors event, it's like the can opener. They don't do every week of Marvel, but they have done Marvel every other week, right? So I'm not sure what they plan on doing moving forward, but definitely keep your ears as far as their Twitter if you wanted to see worldwide Marvel Infinite action. The link is there in the chat at Tyrant_UK. But shout outs to the Online Warriors number 4 tournament. And C4, I am C4 IQ for winning that bad boy. All right, we're getting into the end of these results, y'all. We're gonna talk about this Venom. Oh, I got these combos to show you guys, but we gotta talk about this Venom. People be saying Venom's broke, bro. We gotta find out. We gotta find out. We've heard Venom's broke, and there's like some new Venom players on the map for some reason. I don't know why this character's like getting shine right now, but he is. So we're gonna talk about him. But he is, so we gotta break him down. All right, the Battle Realm. UG's Battle Realm. This was literally 3 days ago. We had Alien Hominid versus Young Horton 1st to 5. Alien winning that one 4-1. Or 5-1. What did I say? 4-1. Danomite versus FNB Poseidon. That was a 1st to 7. Danomite winning that one 7-2. Special PC set of Azura X versus Punisher. The return of Punisher in Marvel Infinite? What? It is PC exclusive for the moment. We gotta try to get this guy on the PS4 side of things, but Punisher is back, but on the PC side of things. Azura X versus Punisher. Punisher winning that one 6-10. And the main event, Dr. Kano versus myself, OG. And I won that one 8-10. Was trying some Carol stuff and some other experimental counter picks. Carol is not a counter pick. Like I thought she was against Dr. Kano. She is not. I had to switch to my shit. But Dr. Kano versus OG, I won that one 8-10. Good games, Dr. Kano, of course. You too can be part of the battle round. If you guys want to play 1st to 10 sets, just hit me up or Jaco. We'll find you an opponent. Or if you got a grudge to settle, we can just book it. That's what we do. That's what we do in the dojo. Let's get to this major. All right, one more. All right. The Guerra Imperial Latino number 5. If you guys do not know, this is the Latin American circuit. Shout outs to my man Hulk Polan for holding down worldwide Marvel for all the Central Mexico and Latin American players down there. Let's get this challenge bracket and see who is winning on the Latin America side of things. Ooh, 18 people. Damn, y'all really running it out here. MC Eric tied for 9th. No CS Kulo also tied for 9th. What other names we got in there? All right, your top 8 is as follows. Ultra Saiyan and Hulk XC Hulk Polan tied for 7th. We have Custom Kristoff and Heroes Hear You tied for 5th. Joe PP94, always a funny name, tied for 4th place. L3 aka Trimegisto Herald in 3rd place. Kabak 420, we definitely know him around here, taking 2nd place. And in 1st place, and I'll go so far as to say perhaps my favorite Latin American contingent player, the one and only Palladian Light. Palladian Light. My man be playing kind of toxic, but he definitely be hitting the button. Shouts to Palladian Light for 1st place, Kabak 420 in 2nd place, and Trimegisto Herald for your 3rd place of the Guerra Imperial Latino number 5. Those go down on Sunday nights, yo. Peep that Marvel on Sunday nights right before Power Tools. Shameless plug, right before Power Tools. We got the Guerrero Imperial Latino. But shout outs to Plain Delight for taking that bad boy. All right, your last tournament. Before we get into this discussion, dog, I want get Play in it, dude. Play's one of my favorite. He's one of my favorite matches because like we've ran sets and they're always intense. He plays wild. He plays that team like nobody plays the team. Like that's a methodical team, and he plays it like it's a buttony ass team. He definitely just hits buttons like fucking crazy. All right, y'all saw it. Some of y'all were there. Some of y'all were there. What's going on with what's going on, Beto? Beto, I'm back in the fog. I like that, the bath salts. We having fun out here though. Frosty Frostings 15. We had a Marvel Infinite. We had a Marvel Infinite and a Marvel 3 event. Both of them ran by Jaco. The hardest working dude in the FGC. They should give him a medal for all the work he does. Oh, wait a minute. I think they did. But we'll see all that right now. Yeah, Frosty, it looked like... Frosty's always that tournament where it's like, oh, okay, it's the kickoff of the year of the FGC majors, right? It's the first, I mean, it's not the very first one. I'm sure technically you could find a tournament that's sooner than that, right? But it's like the long established one that kind of kicks off the season after Christmas and all that like lull of the holidays, right? So it's always cool to see Frosty because it just lets us know like, okay, fighting games are back, you know, like we're back in it. We're back going live. We're back meeting up, all of that good shit, right? So that's why Frosty has a good spot in my heart for that, because it's like it lets us know like playtime's over, bro. The tournaments have started, kind of shit, right? But I didn't go this year because I'm really trying to go to Combo Breaker. I'm really trying to go. If y'all haven't heard the news, like I'm gonna be a father this year, so a lot of priorities got to get changed and shifted, right? With that said, I'm still trying to go to Combo Breaker. So Frosty had to go off the table. You know what I mean? Like it had to just hard pass because we got to prioritize some shit, right? So I'm really trying to get out there to Combo Breaker though, and me seeing y'all play, I got the mad FOMO. I'm not even gonna lie. Like I got the FOMO like hard, dude. Y'all having fun out there, but I got the big time FOMO watching y'all play Marvel Infinite, dude. So we definitely like it redoubled my inspiration to like get to fucking Combo Breaker. I was like, oh dog, like we got to, right? But we'll see. That's to be announced. But we booked the room and we're trying to make moves. Hopefully I'll see y'all there. Hopefully y'all see me there. And we can just do what we do. But let us get to the results. Frosty Frostings was dope. If you guys do not know, it is a major of majors. They do main events, side events, side events, the whole bullshit. It's a bona fide major tournament. But let's get these results. This is for the Marvel fans. I know you guys are Marvel Infinite heads, and this is what it is. It's a Marvel Infinite themed podcast. But who's winning the Marvel 3? I follow that shit. I don't care if y'all follow that shit or not. I follow Marvel 3. Y'all should too, because Marvel 3 is fucking hard. It goes hard, bro. All right. Let us get to this top 25. Special shout outs to my man Nico Sutton, aka Stealth. 25th place. That's not where we're used to seeing him, but not every mountain is as easy to climb as the Marvel Infinite mountain. Who said that? I remember Daigo said that a long time ago. He's like, hey, we've climbed this mountain, but to be champion of another game is like climbing an entirely new mountain. You must start from the bottom, right? Kind of shit, like some kind of crazy Daigo shit, right? So Stealth, good games in Infinite, always taking the champ first slot, but he did get 25th place, tied for 25th. But let's see. Let's go up. We got some notable names. Tied for 17th. We got Frankie G. Shout out to Frankie. We got CG Yoshi also tied for 17th. No Life. TG No Life tied for 17th. PZ Poise. Man, these guys are all good. Obama. Yo, formerly of UG. EMP Obama making tied for 17th. K Beast. Koboon. Wow. Did he DQ? I don't know. He just showed tied for 25th. It says 4-2. It says 4-2, so imagine he played. It looks like he played. Four games wins, 2 Marvel 3. The Marvel 3 level of competition at this point is no fucking joke. I mean, it was no joke 5 years ago. but the level, you guys know what it is. If you guys have ever played any fighting game and you want to get into it late, a Marvel game, like try playing Marvel 2 right now and just see how you do versus the people who have been playing it. Like, it starts to really get hard to like catch up, right? So, and I know Stout's a great player. I'm not even trying to make this about. I'm just saying I'm used to seeing his name at the top of the list, and it's not. So it just stood out to me. That's how much this guy always wins. It just looks weird when he's not in first. That's how much this fool always wins. Anyway, tied for 13th, we have Living Legend, Ronan Healy, best name in the FGC, and it's his real name. Like when you're born with an FGC name, like you know you were meant for great things. Like your name is Ronan Healy. Like you should be playing fighting games. Just enter with your own name. All right, tied for 9th, we have Ray, Joey D, and Dual Kevin. What kind of tournament? Let's peep this. What kind of Marvel 3 tournament has Joey D, Dual Kevin, and Ray not in top 8? Whoa. Some stiff competition. That is some stiff competition. All right, here's your top 8. Marvel 3. That's crazy. Like, that's wild competition. All right. Your top 8 is as follows. Tied for 7th. We have Noel Brown, aka Noel Be Hungry. And then we have SKTP, the Magic Pistol Mexican, aka Sacktap. Tied for 5th, we have Mothman and Escalante. Escalante wielding dual Marvel blades. Playing Infinite and Marvel 3 with great proficiency. 4th place, we got Evasion. 3rd place, SoCal's own Dead X Pride. Man, he's always just right. He's right out of the, like, I want this guy to win something big, and he deserves it. He deserves it. But fuck, man, he's always just right out the cusp of the first. But he's one of my favorites. SoCal hero, Dead X Pride. All right, 2nd place, Proton Coach Steve, Best Nova. One of my favorite Marvel players because I was a Nova main, and this dude has the best Nova. Bar none. But maybe Nemo. But Nemo really ain't about that Nova the way he's about the Nova. Anyway, 1st place and your current Frosty Frostings 15 Ultimate Marvel vs. Capcom 3 champion, taking down... Is there a way for me to see how many heads are in here? 102 heads. Whoa. Winning 100 plus people at a major, the one and only Mundank. Ooh-wee, Mundank. And Mundank came from the 2nd era. I always look at these video games of 2 eras. There's the era when it was the latest Marvel, and then there's a cutoff window of when the next Marvel drops because half the people stop playing, right? And some people still enter, but it's later, right? It's a whole different thing, right? So Mundank comes from that 2nd era. Mundank doesn't come from the original Chris G, Jay Wong, F-Champ days. He's from the post window, the MVCI window, right? After MVCI came out. And definitely repping it. But my man Mundank taking 1st place. 7 wins, 1 loss. GG's. All right. Yo, that's cool. Legacy Marvels are cool, but let's be real. We want to know what's up with the latest and great. See, now my man's name's at the top. See, everything's back to normal. Everything's back to normal. See, and my man's name's right at the top again. I just hit the next bracket and just boom. This is what I'm expecting to see. All right, let us get some notables out there, though, because I definitely know these fools. All right, tied for 17th, we got Zero's X, Twilight Deacon, Hyper Crasher, Reggie. I hope his name is just his name. All right, tied for 13th, Escalante. I definitely expect him to do better than that, but he has been on the Marvel 3 grind way more than Infinite. Joey D. I'm surprised he even entered. I take that back. I'm not surprised he entered, but it's good to see him enter. I'm sure he just entered because he was there. Oh, he DQ'd? Who DQ'd? You got to say who. I don't know who he is. I said like 30 names right now. Joey and Escalante? Is that what you mean? They DQ for Marvel 3, huh? For Marvel 3. I bet you they prioritize Marvel 3, which is what it is, right? I hate that. Well, they went 1 and 2. So somebody must have played something. They probably played one day. I don't know. Yeah, you guys were there. You guys tell me what happened. Tell me what happened. Shit. I wasn't there. Yo, 9th place, Riku is God. Yes, Riku does dwell in Chicago. And he did show up with offerings. I saw that shit on Twitter. Riku that dude. Riku that dude. And if you know, you know. If you know, you know. Riku that dude, but securing 9th place. This dude don't ever fucking play. And he's still out here. He's still out here. When it comes to his town, turns out he has time to get 9th. Solid. Dope shit, Riku. Tied for 9th. All right, also tied for 9th, the one and only Erebus Wolf. Erebus tearing up that mic, too. Got to give props to Erebus and Octo. Tearing up that mic, too. But 9th place in the bracket. Kyle P in the bracket? What the fuck? 9th place as well. Kyle P. Despensa Holmes. All right, let's see. Let's see the hometown heroes. Not the hometown heroes, but the dudes we know. All right, tied for 8th, we got Animal Collective and IMASH. Yo, IMASH in the cut. Tying for 7th. All right, 5th place, or tied for 5th, rather. We got Super Cool Mike and Octopus Inc. Did they fight each other? If they had to fight each other for that spot, it sounds like they're on the opposite sides of the bracket. The way this is set up, the tied for 5th. But damn, that would have been an ill-ass fight. All right, Super Cool Mike and Octopus Inc. tied for 5th in 4th place. Oh my God. And in 4th place at the Marvel Infinite Tournament offline event, not Jaco. It's not Jaco. The 4th place. Let me get this light up here. The 4th place is not Jaco. 4th place at the official side event of Frosty Marvel Infinite, the one and only Tyson. The one and only Tyson. All right, bubbled out. Your top 8 is as follows. What bonafide Marvel champs scooted out of the top 8 or top 3? Who bubbled them? Who bubbled out Tyson? Your 3rd place. And in my heart, the MVP. The one and only UG Gorilla Jaco Man taking 3rd place and getting a medal. Having have to beat a Marvel god to get a medal. Oh, I'm sure that medal feels like gold. I'm sure that medal feels like gold. Shout out to UG Gorilla Jaco Man, my untamed gaming brother in arms, for taking that one. GG's. Ooh, but right when the accolades start, 2nd place. And what should have been Jaco, ooh, we got to speak on it. Jaco, you just had to super tag his ass, bro. You just had to super tag his ass. It was the last game. Y'all both had 2 meters. He super tagged you, and you lived it down. And I was like, all right, here we go. Jaco about to super tag him back. And then it didn't happen. Fuck. I've never yelled super tag so loud in my life. I think I actually disturbed my neighbors. If I was at Frosty, you would have super tagged Jaco, because the whole room would have heard me yell it. The whole venue, even the people playing fucking fighting herds in the next room would have heard me yell, super tag this motherfucker. Like, ooh, okay, whatever. When you're in the mix, you're in the mix. And fighting, I know what it is to get caught up in the neutral and to sort of like miss the opportunities of like the macro game happening. Because players like that, you really have to play neutral every fucking moment, right? Like whenever you're fighting a top player, I could see where you get lost in the sauce because all of your brain power has to go. Bullshit. Bull fucking shit. You were getting your ass whooped. Nah, you were getting your ass whooped, bro. Hey, I appreciate the bravado, but nah. The tape exists, bro, and you were getting whooped. And his ass should have super tagged you. Voodoo Bane and Daft Punk have in common, they both have all night to get lucky. All night to get, you know what I mean? They both have all night to get lucky. But shout outs, Bane Hollow securing 2nd place. It should have been 3rd. But Jaco could only beat so many gods in a day. You know what I mean? Now, shout out to Bane Hollow getting 2nd place. UG Gorilla Jaco Man securing 3rd place. And of course, in the rightful spot, not in 25th, not tied for 25th, like Marvel 3. First place goes to the bona fide Marvel champion and the only person I actually call a Marvel god. Because no one could beat him. There's this, and then there's the rest of y'all. Yes, even them. There's this guy's a cut above them too. The one and only Stealth, taking first place and your current MVCI offline champion. GG's, Stealth. Almost beat Stealth. Yeah, dude, see, this is the thing about Jaco. Everyone talks shit on Jaco sometimes. Everyone tries to say this or that, not give him the full credit. I'll say this much. Some people go to tournaments to socialize. Some people go to have a few drinks, have fun, maybe spectate. Jaco actually shows up to do his best. Every time. It's quite commendable. Your sweatiest version of Jaco will be when you see him at a major. You're sweaty. If you look at every time you fought Jaco at any given time, any one of y'all, when you fight him offline, you are going to fight the best version of him, which is not true for a lot of players. There's a lot of players who kind of suck offline. I ain't trying to say no fourth place placers. I ain't saying they suck. I'm just saying some people don't bring their same energy when they're offline. And Jaco's the kind of person who brings his best energy offline. Straight up. Straight up. He ain't there to drink. He ain't there to fucking do shit. He's there to win you guys. He's there to win you guys. Like, we're there to bullshit. He's there to win. You know what I mean? All right, GG's, Jaco. All right, I gotta chill. I gotta chill. I don't want to say no names about that, but there's been a few tournaments where like, oh, is the router a thing? Is that real? There's been a few now where I'm like, what I see online doesn't really line up for the last few offline things I've seen. But I'm not, hey, I wasn't there. I didn't place. I didn't even play. The reason I go over these scores is that so y'all can make your own interpretation based solely off the results. But so I didn't say Lynn, bro. I wasn't even talking about Lynn, bro. I wasn't even talking about Lynn, bro. I was talking about the Marvel gods, quote unquote, that ain't placing in top 3. The fuck? Champs. I relinquished the word gods. Champs. Marvel champs. Only one Marvel god in this piece, and he took first place. All right. Well, that's it I got for the events. We ended it. we ended it there, but I definitely don't want to move on from Frosty Frostings without saying a couple of things, right? One is that Jaco, if you really think about it, Tyson's soul might be trapped in that medal. So I definitely want to give props to Jaco for getting that specific medal. Jaco, every time you look at that medal, anytime you wear it, anytime you hold it, understand that there is a Marvel champ soul inside of it that you took. Shout outs to third place. Gotta give Jaco his props. He is my UG partner in crime. Shout out to Jaco taking third place. But of course, the props don't stop there. Yo, I was peeping it. If y'all saw it too, Erebus and Octopus Inc. did a phenomenal job on that microphone, right? Keep you know what I mean? We already know what it is. Erebus, I don't know if you guys know this, but Erebus was an OG commentator for Battle Realm. I mean, for UG. Like, he was never like, he was an unofficial official. Like, he worked with us, right? He wasn't like a UG member, but he was a regular commentator at UG events, right? So he's no slouch, right? No slouch. Very comfortable on the mic, very comfortable commentating this specific game. And the same thing with Octo, right? So it was definitely dope to see our own up there. That's the main point I want to see. Like, I hate it, bro. I'm just gonna, you know what? Where's the camera, bro? Where's the rant? Let's go to rant. The one thing I hate, bro, is that when we show up to a major and they throw some generic ass popular commentator on that shit. Because he commentates Street Fighter or he commentates something else, right? And like, we're there. Like, I can understand if you don't got nobody to go and okay, maybe we need to solicit somebody for this role. whoever we can get. But if you got people who know what's up with this game, people who have demonstrated their skill on this mic, and people who have that the community knows and respects, and that can make the game a more hype spectacle, then do it, right? The one thing that irks me, because I've done it before, I go to Evo and I'm like, who the fuck is this? Who the fuck is this talking about looking like a dumbass commentating this game? Like, oh, he should super, and the super doesn't kill. Like, we all know you shouldn't have supered. Everyone except the commentator knows you shouldn't have spent that meter. But here's the commentator just being dumb, talking about like, you know what I mean? Like, that's a pet peeve of mine. That's a pet peeve of mine, especially when people are in the house. Like, it's one thing if like nobody's willing to commentate, right? So let's just get a generic Street Fighter commentator. I get that. But if we got talent in the house, it should always be up there. And that was the main thing, because Octo and Erebus are very proficient on the mic, well known in the community, and that was the thing. Seeing us do our own, that was the it caught me in the feels, bro. Caught me in the feels, bro. Because even like I just want I want the ears to the street, you know. I don't want no generic ass commentator. All right, rant over. All right. I just had to say that because, like, that was dope. I'm gonna keep it real. That was one of the best parts of the event, was seeing our good ones too, doing it up there. You know what I mean? So props to y'all. Props to everybody. Of course, Jake. Oh, we got one more. I think I got one more actually to show a picture before we get into this discussion. Bam, there we go. And of course, Jaco got this one as well. Anybody else who worked the staff also got this. Invaluable staff. So props to Combo Breaker, not only for giving out medals for people who performed well, but also taking the time and money and effort to recognize those who are working behind the scenes and just making this shit happen, right? So Jaco showed off that he got one of those. And Jaco, I'm gonna tell you right now, I call you the hardest working dude in the FGC for a reason. I don't think anybody deserves a medal, that specific medal, more than you. So congrats on getting that one as well, Jaco. And of course, for holding down the Marvel 3 and the Marvel Infinite. Y'all as a team did it. You know what I mean? Like, got the good ass players coming out, got commentators on this end, you got Jaco doing that. This is the magic. This is the magic. No great thing happens for just one person's imagination. Like, it's a team's, right? So the Marvel Infinite was sick as fuck. And it's because of y'all. So I just want to give y'all props for that. And of course, give Combo Breaker props for allowing us to do our thing out there, right? So I had to say that. I had to say that because it's dope seeing Marvel Infinite done right at events. Like, it's dope. It's dope. It warms my heart. Warms my heart. All right. That's all I got. That's all I got as far as the tournament results. And just want to give some props and some accolades as well. We're going to do the rollback break. Don't go anywhere, though, because I got some sick combos to show. I found a couple of combos, Marvel Infinite, that I want to show you guys. And then, of course, we're breaking down this Venom, bro. Like, is Venom pay to win? I don't know. I know he's good, but how good is he? Is he broke? We'll find out. We're going to break him down. We're going to break him down Marvel Monday style, stat by stat. We're going to go, his health, his, offense, all of that bullshit. If you've been here before, then you know exactly what to do and strap in. If you haven't been here before, then definitely stick around because it's pretty dope how we break down the stats on these characters. All right, we will be right back. Don't go anywhere, y'all.
I don't wanna jump around, let's just roll back. Now hold that. Ain't it nice we don't feel no distance? I don't wanna jump around, let's just roll back. Now hold that. I don't wanna wait around, I want a connection. We've been thinking it'd be automatic when we try to link. Slow and static just after we hang up. We've been living separate, Jesus, we just feel so out of sync. Staggered our magic, just hoping it happens. I swear the crash has been killing me. The simple don't feel as deep. Like when we in my bedroom and you there sitting right next to me. I'm not hype when you far away. I close up, I stop and play. Like when we not together, this game just don't feel the same. I don't wanna jump around, let's just roll back. Now hold that. Ain't it nice we don't feel no distance? I don't wanna jump around, let's just roll back. Now hold that. I don't wanna wait around, I want a connection. It's like come on. You know this last one messed me up good. Stuck on screens while I see how you look. Trying to stay in touch, but the second I push, it feels like you shook and not like we should. I just wanna feel like you're right there. FaceTime feel like you're fucking light years away. Time zone is strange, don't know what to say. The Discord cut off, my phone not right.
All right, we back. All right, before we go, I gotta show you these combos. Okay, first combo. Shameless plug. I did this combo, but it didn't get enough love on Twitter, so I'm showing you guys now. This is one of the benefits of it being your own podcast. We can just do what the fuck like that. All right, let's go. Bam. All right, here's the thing though. Look at Homegirl's health on the top left. Look at Homegirl's health on the top left, okay? That's the main part of this combo. This is the Mega Carol. Okay, she's mounting. Look at it though. Here we go. Bitch literally does 3 power-ups. And it just melts this girl. That's a Power Tools special, man. We did that one on Power Tools. Let's show it again. Oh, it's gonna reset anyway. Okay, look. Here we go. Look. Super. Look, Carol. Activate. Power up. Super. And then melt. And then the cash at the end, and she's activated, and she's powered up for that too. She's bonused for the fireball and the cash. That was a damn. That's deleted. That's definitely deleted. All right, so there's one combo, but check out this one. Hey, this combo this next one I'm about to show y'all actually came on event hubs, so it actually got a little bit of shine. But this is do y'all see Manny the Warlock's joint? Y'all see this one? Maybe I can zoom in on it. Oh, the light's gonna go away though. All right, look. That's Full Health Strider. I must end this. Teleport. What in the shit? Why aren't y'all doing this? Seriously, why aren't y'all doing that? What in the shit? Can we get a one mo again? All right, sauce him up. This is the standard shit, right? Sauce him up, put him in the ball. This is the exploding ball for the more stun. But this ender, my man getting played like a game of Pong. Speaking of my Atari hat, Jaco, my man getting played like a game of Pong out here. Like he slowly falls more and more. He just gets lower and lower to the point where, okay, it's not gonna combo no more. Just kill him. Just finish it. I want to see that again. The ending is so baller, bop. And the fact that he tallies to never let him hit the corner is sick. With the bolt ender to stabilize. All right, I just want to show you guys that. That's neither here nor there. But fuck, that shit is bad. All right, that's neither here nor there, but goddamn, man. Goddamn. That was dope. Definitely better than the Carol bullshit I was showing you guys. All right, the moment of truth. How good is Venom in MVCI? If you guys have never been for one of these, I do have to preface this with some what's the word I'm looking for? With some concessions. One is that we're gonna break down individual aspects of the character. This does not by any means tell what the character is ranked on a team. It is impossible to rank what the team does for a character without ranking teams side by side, right? So one of the examples I used for this was Winter Soldier Chun, right? If we break down Chun-Li, it cannot tell the full story of Chun-Li, how she is used in a team, right? There is a stat that is synergy, but that's one stat out of all of them, and that does not explain the entire. This game is a synergy game. It's not one aspect of the game. It's like the core aspect of the game, right? So with that said, take the stats are for what they are. They are individual character stats. They do not tell the entire story of how a character can be played in a multitude of ways, right? Some characters' stats change drastically based on their partner and their stone, right? So I got to put that out there right away, is that this is just a breakdown of stats for a character, but it is by no means a complete analysis of the character, because to do that, you would have to analyze the character in the team format, right? So got to put that out there, because some people are like, wait a minute, this character's better than that when I get to the end. And it's like, well, their individual stats aren't, right? But maybe as a team they are, right? Or maybe as that. All right, health. All right, we do the standard grade. You know what? Standard grading ranking. We do A, B, and C. D's are reserved for especially shitty, and S is reserved for sort of broken, right? We don't hand out S's. We don't hand out D's. If you guys know how a normal grading curve works, those are reserved for the extreme, emphasis on the word extreme outliers. S is when you talk about Winter Soldier's arm, right? D, like low ratings, Arthur's movement, like these egregious rankings, right? But your standard rankings are going to be what they are. So health, you're either A, B, or C. You're either A, B, or C. A is 11K, B is 10K, C is 9K. So this is the only one that's not up for debate. Venom's a B health. Fair enough, right? 10K. It's 10K, right? I'm not fucking around. I'm fucking up. He's 10K. So that one's an easy. In fact, that's the only easy one. Let us get to the deliberating now. Normals. How good are Venom's normals? What is buttons like? Right? Let me dig up some examples of what we looked at as far as previous characters' normals. That way, I mean, we could sort of use it as a basis comparison, but I do like, for example, Gamora's normals were B+. Winter Soldier's normals were a C. What other characters have we broke down a few times before? Or didn't we do Mega Man? X. X's normals, a C. I think we did Doctor Strange as well, too. Let me find Doctor Strange. Breakdown for Strange. His normal's also a C. Okay. All right, let me get back to chat. This is the basis of comparison. Right? So his jab, let's break him down. His jab is godlike. It doesn't serve the purpose of like the mash jab, like the fast jab, like that, where you can mash it. But for it being a non-mashable jab, it goes dummy far and slides with his dash. Like his jab is like one of his best tools, I feel like. Oh, so welcome, Bananas. Yeah, what's going on, Riku? So let's break it down. So his light kick breaks armor. I don't know if you guys know that. That's some pay to win shit. I don't know why. That's just, hey, let's just give him this. So he can contend with like some wake up armor shits with his light kick. I mean, the hit stun's weird with all the wacky fierces, but they're all good buttons. His trip is decent, right? It goes far enough. It's not fast, but it goes far enough. The forward H is dope, right? The crumple, the crumple. Yeah, and his jab, like, we got to count that. His jab starts as a heavy. That's ridiculous. That's some pay to win shit. Like, there's a couple of things in there that are like sus as far as like, why does he have that? Like the light kick that breaks armor and the jab that starts like a fierce as far as scaling. That bumps you a whole grade up, I feel like. The jab thing especially. No, the light kick. His light kick starts off with like good ass. Like his combos don't scale. I really don't know what it is. His combos don't scale. Even with light starters. Like he has a weird thing. Like he has a, you know how Strider's unusually scaled? Like Venom is unusually unscaled. Like as far as his damage output. Like if Venom starts with a jab, you still got to treat it like you might get hurt a lot. Like you don't be like, oh, it's a jab, so it's cool. I don't got to break it, right? I don't got to worry. Like, no, if it's Venom's jab, it don't matter. Like you still are going to take half your life. You know what I mean? So I do think that's part of his, yeah, the tag goes mad far. That's different. There's a category I have in the bottom that's literally like for shit that's not in a category. And that's where I would put that. That's where I'm going to put that. Because my man got the Tom Cruise shit, bro. My Venom, if there's any character who abuses tag, the two I think of are like Nemesis, more because of the height, but Venom because of the tag, bro. My man is like risky business. Doon 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 doon. Doon 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 doon. Let's get that old. My man slides the fuck in like 3/4 screen. Like it's bullshit. It's bullshit. It's definitely bullshit. All right, so this is kind of I think where he's kind of mad healthy here, right? He's kind of mad healthy here. I'm thinking like, who has better buttons than Venom? Let's put him in the sandwich. Let's make a Venom sandwich. Doom 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 doom. Like Tom Cruise in his socks, bro. He's like Tom Cruise in the socks, bro. He really, you seen that shit? My man slides the fucking chill. That's funny though. I'm thinking like, is this too far off? Is that far off? Unscaled sliding jab. Like his jab moves with him when he dashes and when he tags. His jab like got that Luigi shit. He's got the Luigi effect. He just slides. So there's definitely that. I'm thinking A-. What do y'all think? I'm thinking he's kind of A-y. Like his buttons are good. And his air buttons are competent. He doesn't have anything crazy in the air. He doesn't have anything crazy in the air, but he has like the set of buttons you need. He has the down spike kick. He has the up round. He has the up fierce. His lick jab is fast enough to like air, challenge in the air. And that forward fierce thing too, like that little move, that little command move, normal that he gets in the air, really lets him like change his fucking angle. Like it gives him like another, like, okay, he's doing that. And this out of nowhere, this fool's like fucking forward spinning his fucking hand on you. Like it gives him like another avenue of, like I said, it's all normals. We're talking about his normals. And to make it easier, Riku, we're going to talk about specials, supers, movement. So do not include those in these. Don't include his specials. This is simply his buttons, his air buttons and ground buttons. This all this is. His air buttons and his ground buttons compared to the rest of the cast. You think it's S? You know what? I can definitely see where like that even the minus ain't it. If you're saying S, we'll take off the minus at the very. We'll start adjusting. Okay, here's the thing though. But see S. See, to me, I don't think Venom's S because S means broken. S means broken. I'd rather have the highest dude be an A, unless it starts to really get dumb. Like dumb. Like what in the shit is this, right? Like Phoenix or something. You know what I mean? Not Phoenix, right? Like Phoenix, like Jean Grey Phoenix. Well, I use S when something feels broken, not competent, or great. S has to feel broken. It has to feel broken, has to feel busted, has to be like, why is this guy in the game? Yeah, and I think no, he's just complete. I think he's just complete. And when you start to factor in the scaling in the shit, it might even be it's not subjective, Erebus, it's relative to the cast. and just as normals. Basically, I preface the beginning saying we don't hand out S's. This is hard. Wrap your mind around this. Wrap your mind around this. And it's a hard concept to think about, but once you get it, you get it. A is the highest. S is for being better than the highest. And I know that fundamentally doesn't make sense, but make it make sense to you. Like, A is the highest. Everyone think this. S is reserved for when you are distinctly better than what's below you. Low-key broken. And the same thing with D. D is when you are absolutely lacking somewhere. Not, oh, it's not the best. No. D is not Winter Soldier's movement. D is Arthur's movement. You get where I'm coming from now? D is Arthur's movement. That's a D. Right? S, Blue Arms. Blue Arm is S. That shit nullifies half of 80% of the moves in the game. Blue Arm, like Winter Soldier's one of the few guys who got an S rank special category. His special rank is rank S. He has fucking Blue Arm. And all of his guns, he can literally not get hurt by the reflect. It's S. Like, it's whoa. Hey, should they nerf that? Like, that's S. Like, if Marvel Infinite got another balance patch, all the shit that would be nerfed, that's the S shit. Venom wouldn't get his shit nerfed. He wouldn't get his shit nerfed. At least his normals wouldn't be nerfed. Maybe Zip would be, but not that. So I just want to say that because people automatically think S is the top. No, A is the top. S is for when you're like, what the fuck? Why is this in the game? That's S. That's S. Yeah. So I want to say that because the same thing happened last. Every time I talk about it, everyone's like, "Oh, S, S, S." Like, no, S. I'm fine if not everybody gets an S. I'm fine if there's only 1 or 2 or 3 S's in the game because that's really the truth. That's really the truth. There's only a few people who have like bullshit. A lot of people are just complete or competent, but there are a few instances of bullshit, which is why the S category exists. But please don't take S out of your head as the highest. S is for broken. Okay, anyway. Yeah. Okay, anyway. I gotta make that specific rant every time because I get it. People live in S as it's the highest. Like, it is, but it's reserved for S exceptionally high. Broken, kinda. Cheap. Like, what the fuck? Nerf this shit. Kinda high. Yeah, A or maybe A+. And I don't even know where to put the scaling in that. Yeah, A to A+. Right? Because with the exception of the broken shit, he's kind of like got one of the best. He doesn't have a fast mash jab, right? So he's not like, he's lacking defensively there. All right, we're going to sit on A for a while. What do y'all think? Right? I'm not going to say last call because we'll revisit them all. But as for now, what do y'all think normals as an A? Real talk. And don't throw S's out there. Like, come on. S is for like broken. You like A? A+? Because when I start to think about the scaling and the sliding, and like it starts to maybe even B+. Definitely get rid of the minus. Once I thought about the scaling, that minus gotta go. A's pretty solid. A's pretty solid. Maybe plus. Nah, because you got like pizza cutter and shit, right? Like pizza cutter, like the good ass normals. Like, all right. We'll leave them in A for now. We're really trying to figure this out. All right, let's get to the next one. A+, maybe. I mean, I won't. When I think about the scaling and the dumb shit, like, and the sliding, like he has a solid move set that also slides and also doesn't scale. His move set isn't broken per se, but it's mad solid. But then you add on that it doesn't scale, and you add on that he could slide during it. The let's get that old time. Why are oldies like the topic right now? Like, why is this like the third time oldies are being mentioned in the Marvel streams? Why the fuck? All right. Why? Paul Anka? Y'all talking about Paul Anka earlier. What the fuck? What are y'all tripping on? What are y'all on? What's on y'all's playlists? The fuck? All right. Let's go. Specials. Special. Well, let's see. Let's think about what we got. Zip's in here. Okay, so Zip, that's huge. Zip, right? But what else he got? He's got the bite. Underutilized move. It keeps his turn. Underutilized move. It keeps his turn. Because Venom's all about making you second guess of whether he's going to keep going or not. It's like, okay, is he going to try to zip and take another turn? Or is he going to try to Gupta on the ground and take another turn? And then the bite is what you do when you're like, nah, I'm taking this turn now. Because you thought, the bite, the forward bite, the forward H, the OS, that's definitely in the normals. I'm talking about the Venom bite, the actual like special move. Yeah, the command normals I put in the normals for sure. Yeah, that bite's dope. Bite as an OS, as a throw OS. Yeah, the dive move. I think it's actually called a Fang. I don't know any of the move names. Okay, there's no move called Gupta. There's no move called Young Art. There's no move called Zippity Skippity. There's no move called the Sanjay. I really don't be knowing the name of the moves. I really don't be knowing the name of the moves. Is Barrel, which one's Barrel? The one where he does the bite? Which one is it? Zip might not even be called Zip. That'd be funny. That one's the Young Art. That's the Young Art. That's the Macherino shit. That's the Young Art. I call that one the Young Art. Yeah. See, but the move is like perfect for him. We gotta admit, his specials give him, what's the word? His specials make his combo routes easy mode. I will say that about it. So one, Zip is a great offensive tool and defensive. You want to try to get away. Great movement tool. The best. That might be the best movement tool, straight up. Think about that. Think about that for a second. Matter of fact, let's take a moment to think who has a better mobility move than Zip. Maybe Telly Rainstorm could sort of be in there, right? You just, what the fuck, just do that shit, right? It's the teleports. But Zip be getting you the fuck around. Zip's strong. Zip's the real pay to win thing in Venom. I feel like it. Yeah. You can zip and be like, hey, I don't like that. I didn't like where I was going. I'm just gonna surge. And then you just don't commit. Is it called glide? All right, guys. Zip is glide. The Venom Fang is, I don't even know the name of that one. That's the forward fireball, the spammable one in Marvel 1, where he just does the bite on the ground. The Young Art is the air one. I think that one's barrel. That sounds like it would be the barrel. Boom, and he balls a wall bounce. And then the goop does when he puts the goop on the ground. That comes out far away. And the trap's the trap, right? I don't know the name of the moves. But Zip is dope. Glide is dope. Glide. Zip is dope. And Venom Bite isn't necessarily broken. And the barrel isn't necessarily... Rush and Bite aren't necessarily broken. But think about how those moves give you a free optimal combo. It's a free optimal combo. Everyone's Venom route looks similar because of that. Everyone just knock them up, hit them to the wall. Venom Bite, set them up. End it with a trap. Right? Like everyone can... If someone's like learning how to play Marvel and they want to know how the properties work as far as wall bounce, ground bounce, first thing I say, pick Venom. Pick Venom. Because his moveset inherently maximizes your combo. He has a built-in wall bounce and a solid ground bounce built in his special moves. Like, so one, Zip's broken, Traps OD, the Bite and the Barrel, I don't even know what the names, make your combos easy mode high damage. So the kit's looking pretty fucking good. Right? Am I tripping? That kit sounds pretty fucking good. Zip already is like, whoa, right? That Zip already is gonna make your shit high. But even his whatever moves, they're all very purposeful and very practical. Practical. Every game you're seeing all of Venom's moves come out. There's never like, oh, don't do that move, it's whack. Like, no, all of them are part of his kit, and he uses them all pretty regularly, like pretty reliably. Uses his special moves to do shit. I don't think it's like on the... all right, guys. I've said my piece. This is time to get to numbers, or letters rather. I've said my piece. I tried to explain it to you guys, but where are we at now? Now that we're at the deciphering part of this. A- sounds pretty solid. Because Zip is... I can't see you not having an A with Zip. And it's not like his other moves suck. What's a sliding knockdown? Is that like a skid OTG? I don't even... No wonder I don't know the name of moves. We never even came up with consent. Is that what... Yeah, okay, that's like the foot up. Yeah, he doesn't have one of those. Does he even need it, though? He does 68 racks. He does 68 racks without it. You know what I mean? Like, what the fuck? Like, he doesn't even need that. And he... 6800. 68 damage to the dome. He doesn't even need it. Imagine if he had it. Imagine if he can extend even more. Right? The fuck? I know what you mean, though. He doesn't have that. He doesn't have that. Yeah, A- is like the minimum, I feel like. Like the minimum. That might be it, actually. Oh, yeah. You're right. But I do find that a little bit more expert as far as like the 2 knockdowns and when can I do a sec. That's... I definitely don't think that's beginner shit, but I see what you're saying. He doesn't give you the complete story, right? That's why I say beginner, because like if you want to learn how to spin your wall bounce and your ground bounce, like Venom will automatically do it for you. All right. Again, we're gonna revisit this at the end, but I don't want to put anything too drastic, right? A- sounds about right, because yeah, when you said it, so whoever said his normals is gonna be his only A, them specials are good, bro. Like, zip. It's glide. Glide. Is it called Venom Glide? That's corny. The glide. Oh, yeah. I'm never calling that glide while I'm commentating. Never. And I know that it sounds like legit when commentators actually use the move names, but I'll be caught dead before I say, that was a nice Venom Glide. I'd sooner call the glide his tag. That's the real Venom Glide. All right, let's move along. You guys are all making good points, though. You guys are all making great points, actually. All right, nothing's in stone. We can go back. Yeah, Gupta, young art. They're easy to remember. Also, Dante doesn't have a move called Up Guns. That's the funniest one. So he doesn't have a move called Up Guns. His standing H isn't called the Wenster. Don't Wenster me, bro. He doesn't. They're not called that. I thought that was in the manual. I'm surprised you got hard punch right. I'm surprised you got light punch correct. I'm surprised you don't call it the swingy. Something dumb. Oh, wait a minute. We didn't even think about his slam, bro. That might be his only, like, I don't say useless move, but this is a specialized move. That's just icing on the cake. That's just for taunt. That's just for Jaco mode. That's just for styling. We're not even counting that. And that move actually has use. Like if you're really trying to like wear out the slam. The slam. What? Summer, what's it called? It's not called the Venom Slam, but it should be. Venom Throw. He even says it. The Venom Throw. You know what's funny is like as specialized as that move is, it has uses. One is that I don't use it like this, but you could. Rush is the forward bite, right? The forward bite. Yeah, I think his forward bite's really good. And that's the one I'm talking about. In the fierce version in the air. Okay, which one's is that the young art, the air one? Oh, the Gupta. The Sanjay. yeah, the Gupta. Yeah, it's good. Yeah, that's the Gupta. Sorry, that has to be like a translation effort when I'm talking about special moves. But if you listen to what I call them, they're actually a little like intuitive, right? When I say up guns, I may not know what the move called, but you know exactly what move I'm talking about. The move where he shoots the guns up. The Gupta is the Gupta, you know, the Gupta. The young art is the the young art, right? Like these are all right. But here's the thing though, the Venom Slam, the actual name of the move. One is it forces a back turn. It forces a back turn. And then two, it stalls the clock. So if you're trying to get your partner to heal, or if you're trying to wait out a storm during a combo, it's a useful move. It's like, dude, when you get him in the box and you do two of the ground, the Gupta, I don't know what it's called. You do two Guptas and then a Venom Slam. Like you can stall half a box with 0 meter. Like, because of the move takes a long time. Boom, boom, and he throws them, right? So there's definitely like, I don't think it's nearly as practical as his other move set, the other moves in his kit, but I'm not going to say it's useless. I'm not going to say it's useless. It's good for stalling when you're trying to heal or when you're trying to wait out a storm. And I don't use it like this, but it's you could force a back turn with it. If you start a combo from the front, you can do Venom Slam into tag and force a back turn combo. I don't use it like that. But if you had Venom on your team and your team's intact, you can make every combo a back turn, no matter how you started it, if you incorporate the slam. That's some tech I haven't even gone down that well yet. But that's a real thing. That's a real thing. Anyway, okay. I just want to say I can't talk. I still think his super is A-, so it doesn't change his grade, but I don't want to not talk about one of his specials before we move on. All right, supers. Yeah, he's kind of Wolvie-ish. Brain dead offense. All right, so he has 2 supers. So his cash is standard. I think he has cash out. Right? He has a cash out. Standard. It does decent damage, but nothing stellar. Has decent iframes, nothing egregious. Has decent consistency. It's not like Carol where it's gonna miss. It fully hits in front of him. It's not tricky to land. So I would say just counting the cash is a B. The cash is a B. It's just he has a cash. Right? He has his cash. It's good. It's not bad. It's not good. It's not bad. It's not great. He has a cash. So let's put that in there. The other super move, Venom Web. What do y'all think about Venom Web? Let's put all 3 supers with an individual grade and then average that. Let's do that. So let's put the B for his cash. But Venom Web. How good is Venom Web as a super? That's a tricky one to try to gauge, right? Because it's a tricky super. So it's not a bust out, but it is an escape. It's not a bust out, but it is an escape. And being able to get out of dodge and without, it's like like Book in that regard. It just gives you, it gets the dude off you, right? And if they're fucking up or too aggro, it'll hit them for trying shit. It could definitely test your gangster. Like if your block strings ain't tight or your wake up wasn't as meaty as you thought it was, it will test your gangster real quick. It could turn around a match fast too, like that, like boom. Well, I'm just gonna average the 3 supers to give him a super rating, just for here, because it's literally like three moves, right? Because that's what we're gonna do. We're gonna weigh the cash with the web, with the rush. Is it called Venom Rush? Right? Hey, dude, it's okay if a character can have. What's wrong with that? These are individual strats. Like I said in the beginning, this isn't going to tell the story of the character how good he is. It's just going to literally define their individual stats. Like we averaged the normals, we averaged the specials. I just didn't put the nut letters there. But that's essentially what we did. We took all of his normals and averaged them. We took all of his specials and averaged them. This is the only time I'm actually typing it out, but we're not doing anything different. Okay, what super? Okay, wait, hold on, wait. In this case, it's fine, but their characters with 2 S tier supers and 1 D. Yeah. So their average would be like a C or a D. Yeah. Like whatever the average is. If we're giving a rating to all of the supers, well, that could very much be true. And I know exactly what you mean. Where it's like, hey, if you have blue arm as your super, You're not gonna. I get what you're saying. I get what you're saying now. I get what you're saying now. I get what you're saying now. And I do kind of want to do it the way you're saying, because I kind of do it the way you're saying. Like if you have a baller ass special move that could win you 30 games in a row, and you have this shitty special move, then you shouldn't have an average special rating. That's kind of what you're saying, right? And I agree with that. I agree with that. So that yeah. If a super, I get what you're saying there. Like, hey, if you got blue arm, even if you have shitty special moves, blue arm is so good that your special rating should still be high. All right, I'll keep that in mind. I know exactly what you're talking about, and I do want to keep that air about it. We're like, hey, I don't want to give you a shitty rating if you have the best super in the game and the shittiest super in the game. Like, it should be a high rating still. I understand what you're saying there. And we'll keep it in that spirit. We won't just do a hard average. We'll keep in mind that your strongest shit is kind of your shit too. But I do want to rate the kit though as well. I don't want to just not. I don't want to be like, oh well, Venom Web is an A, so supers are an A. Now let's think about the cash and let's think about the kick superhero. You know what I mean? But that's a good point. So how good do you guys think Venom's web super is? I'm thinking like, I'm thinking like B plus. You like A minus? I mean, it is game changing. Like it could definitely be from like one moment, and then that super comes out, and he gets out of dodge, starts the offense. You start your storm, you kill a dude. Like it can definitely. I could see the argument for it being like mad good. But let's be real. We got to think about the other supers that exist. We got to think about Clone. We got to think about $1 million and whatever Winter Soldier's gun super is called. We got to leave room for the A's. You can't say this an A and then point out half the cast has a better super. Like, it's all relative. I know it's strong, but is it that strong? Is it like, it's not a super tag strong? It's not exactly like, oh, Gimlet's a hard one to judge. Oh, Gimlet is so hard to judge. Do you think Venom Web is better than Sigma's beat 'em up super? You do? Okay. Gimlet's a hard one. Actually, Gimlet would be it's probably one of the hardest supers to grade because it's so, there's no super like it. Maybe Doctor Strange, maybe the book, maybe. Even then, not really. I don't even want to get into that. We'll tackle that when we get to it. No, yeah, it's useful. Yeah, everything matters. How fast it comes out, recovery, practicality, all of that. All right, A minus, B plus. I don't mind when people come to a consensus and it's just one half a grade off. Like if people are saying B minus and people are saying a B plus and A minus, I think to me that's like agreeing. You know what I mean? Like to me that's like agreeing because like you're literally arguing over percentiles because it could be just one little percentage and it's that one now. You know. All right, let me catch up with the chat. Because it's a shit damage Gimlet is very useful. Spidey just can't combo off of it. Yeah, see, all that matters. I think changing how you have to play against the character is important. Yes, and Venom Web makes you do that. That super is good. Okay. Fair for now. Why do I keep doing the underscore? Fair for now, A minus. But that's not his whole super kit. That's just Web. And then he also has a Shockwave type super. See, I like this. You compare them. You can compare Hulk Shockwave Super, Morgan Shockwave Super, right? Those ones kind of suck. Morgan's is invincible, but the damage is shit. I'll be honest, Erebus. It's kind of only useful during Soul Storms and Ghost Rider Super. It's very specific. For it to be useful is very specific times, but at those times, it's kind of like, whoa. Like if Ghost Rider spends a super, if Venom is not locked in at the moment it happens, he can literally just throw a meter at him and we're good. Like, you give up a meter, I give a meter, fuck super tag. You know what I mean? Like, so it's definitely useful, but that's very situational. Yeah. But in the situations, it helps. And also, if they're doing a Soulstorm duo and you have your tag, you just put that out in tag, and all of a sudden it is hard your turn. It's your turn because they're going to get dragged all the way to the corner, and Iron Man's just, well, I don't know, whoever you use, but I use Iron Man. You just dash follow it and get one super tag mix up off it, a high or low. So, yeah, I'm thinking like C. And the way Shockwave supers work in this game is super nerfed. In the old games, they would drag and do more damage if you were not in the corner. But in this game, once you tag, all of that goes away. All of that goes away. Like, this game doesn't understand how to do tag and Shockwave at the same time. So they just, fuck it, stop sliding them, and just gets weird. It just runs out. The super just goes flat. You know what I mean? Like, Shockwave supers don't really work right in this game, kinda. They kinda really don't, because once you tag, it acts weird. It's supposed to drag, and then you hit them, and then you know, but doesn't that happen? That almost never happens. I'm saying like in the C or C plus category, it's just there. It's situational. Yeah, okay, he has some moments where it'll do something good for him, right? So if his bet, so what Summer was saying earlier is that this shouldn't be a B, because it's A minus, C plus, and a B, and it's a B average, right? But is Venom's super presence a B rating? I see the point there. Where if you average this, it's going to be a B, but is Venom's super presence a B rating? I'm thinking it kind of is, actually. Maybe B plus. Venom has, like, damages. Venom web definitely fucking damages. I'm thinking a B plus. And that's because of what Summer said, because the hard average is a B. What do y'all think? I'm thinking like a B plus here. That's his actual, like, full rating. What do y'all think? Nothing's in concrete yet. All right, let's move along. Yeah, B minus, C plus. I'm thinking it's closer to like C, because it's so like this. Just those supers were nerfed in general, and for Venom especially, it's very situational. Kind of only against Ghost Rider. I'm keeping it real. You kind of use it only in Soulstorm, on your opponent's Soulstorm, or Ghost Rider super. That's kind of like the only time you use it. Maybe if you want to chip, but even then, no, don't do that. It won't chip. Movement. Trying to jump on, Mots? You think it's a B for supers overall, not a B minus? Oh, I actually meant to put B plus. I didn't mean to put the minus there. I actually meant to put B plus. All right, it's movement. Do we count zip in movement? How could you not? Do we count zip in movement? And if how could we not? Right? How could you not count zip in movement? So just A from that. But here's the thing too, though. Is that people with high movement ratings, see, this all depends on whether we want to attach movement to specials or not. Because it's like, if you have a teleport, you have good movement. But do we rank that in your specials, or do we rank that in your movement? Mats, I don't know if you know where the server's at, so just do the old school where you just do the call. Yo, testing 1 2.
Man.
Yep, I think we got you. Y'all can hear Mats good? Y'all hear Mats in here? But yeah, I don't know if you've ever tuned in for one of these Mats, but I'm sure you get the gist of it, right? Just from what's happening already. Wow. It's not that hard to kind of figure out what we're doing here. All right, let me catch up with the chat though. So Strange doesn't have good movement, but he has a teleport. Teleport doesn't equal good movement. Yeah. Okay. Does zip equal good movement? Or is that a special? Do we reserve? Because we rated the specials pretty high, factoring in zip. And for okay, fair enough. Because I thought so too. Like, how can you not talk about Zip? Like, you're just gonna exclude Zip from the movement rank? It's the core of his movement, right?
No, I would put it as movement.
Yeah. Okay. Fair enough. I just want to see we're all on the same page here.
But to rank it, you got to qualify with what would be, because when you're going with specials, here's what got me. The reason I wanted to join on my mic when he said supers, and you got web as A minus. And I thought to myself, because there's people in the game, what would be qualified as an A? And I thought if you have a super that manipulates neutral or info attack frames, that's A material. If you don't have either of those, you don't belong in the A group.
I mean, Venom Web. It's definitely one of those ones. I mean, it doesn't have those properties, but I'd also say that it's definitely mad strong for not having those properties.
It is strong, but let me put it this way: an A super is good even when predicted.
Yeah. You can just do it. Yeah, you can just do it. Yeah, you can definitely. I mean, you can definitely bait it. But there are a lot of supers that can be baited, right? Like, you can bait arm, you can bait a lot of things. But yeah. So the movement. So okay. So we're putting Zip in the movement. It has iframes and at the very start. And it does. See, it does change neutral. It definitely makes you check. You have to fight him different. Because if you don't have it tight, he can just mash it out.
Wolf, that's what I was thinking too. Was I posted earlier that the web super cuts down matching because you have to respect that it hits full screen.
Yep. And even when they can see it and tag, like, someone's taking it. Like, even if the main guy get away, like, someone's taking it, kind of thing. If he was caught swinging, right? All right. So for movement, this is what I usually use for movement. One is, do your special moves take you? I guess that would count as Zip, right? Do your special moves make you travel? Right. So do you have the benefit of being able to move forward or backward, up or down with your specials? And how fast is your dash? Do you have an air dash or a triangle jump? These are the main things when talking about movement. Is one, the main thing I consider when a movement grade for me, just like how you said, does it lock you down or not? Is it invincible or not? The main movement I have is like, do you have air dash? To me, that's the biggest signifying, do you have an air dash? And specifically an 8-way air dash. So Venom doesn't have that, but he has an air dash, a forward and backward air dash, and Zip, right? So people that have air dashes usually don't have Zip, right? Like, you get one or the other typically. So
you get the argument, like, in my opinion, someone who has none of that, but some of the best movement in the game, fucking Strider.
Yeah. But he has Telly. Yeah, Telly. Yeah. It's Telly. Yeah.
All his moves, he has wall climb. He has,
I agree. But he's the kind of person whose his specials are the reason why his movement ranking is so good.
Even though you have Zip, in my opinion, you have Zip and air dash, I say Strider has better movement than Venom does.
I would agree. And it's called Glide. That's good.
No, I mean, Strider can be at any part of the screen that he wants to at any time.
Yeah.
Strider can choose his spots.
Yeah. I do feel like Strider is the only person that is threatening from all spots on the screen. Literally, at any time, like 5, 6 frames from now, I could be contacting you. Yeah.
Now, Venom can move out of the norm, but it's slow.
Yeah, and he doesn't have the telly. He's like a rook, right? He's like, he has solid movements in the directions he's predicted to go. All right.
Yeah.
Okay, he has catch up with the chat. So Erebus says he has a decent ground dash and slide. Yep. Barrel and zip and dive. That's a lot of movement options. I agree. And the air dash. Yep. I mean, Strider has A plus or S movement. I agree. Strider's A plus minimum. He might be S. Just simply from the fact that he has 3 teleports, like 2, one front, one back, and 1 attacking. You know what I mean?
Just remember, whatever movement
I agree that Strider's like highest rating there.
if you whatever movement grade you give Venom, it has to be worse than Spider-Man's.
Yeah. Yeah. I mean, I do like the arc of his zip more, but I do think that that's a small price to pay for getting. You disagree?
Better button?
I could see both sides of that, Erebus, because I do think the shallow angle of the zip is where or rather Venom's wide angle zip is the magic of it. That full screen, I can tie jump contact you where Spider-Man can't. He has to close the distance before his zip becomes that efficient or that effective. Like, so Venom has like the 45 degree and Spider-Man has more of like that 2/3 degree of that. Like, he doesn't have, and he has to commit. Yeah. All right. So people are saying not below A-. I mean, it's strong. I mean, when I'm thinking about it, like, he has a lot. He moves like a bishop, but then has rook options. Why? Like, yeah, zip. And his specials all are very mobile. His Gupta, it changes it up, right? You think he's going to come diagonal with the zip, and then he could just literally go forward in the air if he wants, or on the ground with the bite thing. Yeah, I'm thinking somewhere in the A, like the low A. I think I'm kind of seeing that. Because I do think what you said is right, Mario. I do think Strider is one of the cases that he's the A+, maybe A++, encroaching on S. Like,
Would you say Venom has better movement than, say, Ultron?
I think it's comparable. Because you're giving up the 8-way dash for having more
Speed of
options,
his
but
8-way dash.
more option, less speed. No, 8-way dash is huge. That's why I said it before. Like, how you looked at lockdown and invincibility as like key factors to look for. That's the thing. When I say movement, key factors, teleports and air dash. To me, is like, obviously it's not the end all of your rating, but like, these are the things to consider, like, kind of thing. What's going on, Mage? Also, unzip is like baby try dash. Yeah. Having a forward and backwards dash isn't that good, but when you have that and zip, and you could interchange the order, I could dash zip or dish.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? That's kind of crazy. It's kind of like seeing Venom actually slide over your head to do the down zip is fucked up.
So, but what you're factoring in with the movement, though, is would his movement be just as good if he didn't have those buttons? Because
I mean,
Wolf brings up a good point.
Yeah,
Carol's movement.
That shit scared the shit out of me.
Carol's movement has the 8-way dash and all that, but yeah, Carol's dash is not as good. I put her under Venom because her buttons suck for her movement.
Oh, that's okay. Go ahead, Mats.
Here comes the Carol cap again. No, I was going like,
yeah.
What makes Venom movements good is he has some of the best buttons. His buttons are phenomenal.
Yeah, they're pretty good.
No,
we definitely came to consensus on that.
No, it's just that's a lot of what makes his movement adds to his movement is that his buttons allow him to confirm opposite movement. Because Wolf brought up, I think it was Wolf that brought up, like Carol's movement is kind of even though she has an 8-way dash, it's the fact that Carol's buttons don't take advantage of her movement.
No, I agree. And I know what you mean. Like, hey, just because you can 8-way dash doesn't mean you have a good triangle. That's kind of how Iron Man is. Like, Iron Man has an 8-way dash, but he is not Ultron when it comes to triangling at all. Like, his buttons don't lend it to that, right? So, yeah, I definitely consider that a factor as well, right? Like, you know, what's the point of doing all that movement if, like, you can't confirm and make shit out of it, right?
Why does her installs make her confirms even worse? Carol's install so bad.
Carol is in the game to like win with a hurdle. Like, I really like, I mean, that's not, I'm sure that wasn't her intention, but that's kind of what she is now, where it's like, hey, I bet you I could beat you with Carol. Like, it's like that. It's like, that's why she exists. Just to nerf yourself.
The only good thing about her install is it makes her level 3 hurt a crap ton. Yeah. That's it.
I don't know this, her install gives the exact same buff as Power Storm. It's 10%. So she can actually double 10%, like if she has Power Storm. All right, enough about Carol. Enough about
Oh
Carol.
yeah. So Venom. Movement.
So I'm
Factor in his
thinking,
buttons.
who has better movement? So you already said Strider. Ultron, I don't find Ultron. I wouldn't say Ultron is like hard better, but I think it's comparable because one has the 8-way and the good triangle buttons, and the other one has forward and back plus zip and the buttons they need for that too.
Nova. Would you say Nova?
Yeah, Nova.
Movement?
I think Nova's a good call. Like I said, when someone has 8-way,
Nova,
it really puts them up the ranks.
see, but Nova has 8-way, and all his moves put him where he needs to be.
Yeah, like and on dolphin kick, right? Do you have dive kick and dolphin kick? I mean, 8-way dash and dolphin kick. Yeah, Dante, same wing. Dante has teleport and can go into rainstorm from it. It's bullshit. Dante is definitely where Strider's at in terms of like, hey, he might be S, if not A++. Like
he has moves that change, like his fucking what's the down the down fierce the gun.
Oh, the hammer! Like you could just slow down and do like 4 stalls before he could pretty much blink in the air, like just blink and like not be there.
And his double trigger adds movement.
Yeah. All right. A-. What's your take, Mats? I'm kind of leaning like I don't want to say B+ because I do feel like Zip's fucking strong. Like Zip is fucking strong. Like
strong. No, it's just because he gets mad long range confirms off Zip. That's what makes it great. It's not. It's the
like why does it stun you so much? Like it stuns you a shit ton.
Yeah, Zip makes it powerful.
All right. Well, I'm going with my A- in the chat. But what's your take, Mats? You think it should be lower? Real talk.
I mean, it would be 1 grade lower if I did grade it lower. It would be B+.
Like B+.
So it'd be negligible, yeah.
Okay. Yeah. Whenever, like, I don't know if you saw me earlier. Yeah. Whenever I see somebody, when the people are arguing over like a half a grade, like a plus to a minus, or like a B+, A-, I almost feel like it's a consensus because like at this point we're like pulling hairs, right? Kind of shit. All right. We got to move. We'll revisit them all and finalize them all before we go. But this is kind of like where we're sitting at, right? And I like to just talk about the moveset. Then we could all think about it, right? That's kind of like the main point is like really articulate what they have and then see what people think, right? I think people sometimes don't really like think all about it. All right. Solo.
Just giving him a
solo. This means how good are you when you don't have your partner anymore?
Tons better than Iron Man.
Yeah. I honestly, there's like maybe I would say like 5 or 6 characters in this game that sorta don't skip a beat when they're by themselves. I'm not gonna say they don't skip a beat because everyone is better with a partner, right? But there are some characters that are distinctly better than a lot of other characters when they're by themselves. I'm thinking of characters like Zero, Gamora, and these are the 2 that come to mind. Dante, right? But Venom is one of those characters in my mind. I don't know if you guys agree with that, but I do feel like, when Venom's by himself, the fight is nowhere near over yet. Like you can't relax. Like, I got him down as Venom. Like, no, it's still on. It's still on.
If Venom's fighting Zero Dante, that's a done fight.
Well, yeah, dog, yeah.
No. Full strength Venom versus quarter strength Zero Dante. That's in Zero Dante's favor.
Yeah. I mean, every character is like suffers to the 2v1, right? Yeah. But some are way more competent than others.
No, like if you're going, hey, it's Venom Iron Man at quarter health, and then the guy has, Dante at full health, I might give that one to Dante.
Yeah, Dante is the toppest tier for a reason. Yeah, Dante could heal and has 30 move options and can kill you in one combo. Dante should be rated better, for sure. But who's better than Venom solo? And I already I named Dante, Zero, and Gamora. Who else is better than Venom solo? Zero. Yeah, Zero. Zero Dante and Gamora. Zero Dante Gamora off the table.
I think Dormammu.
Dormammu gets blown up, especially by Venom. But okay, he can do things, but I feel like defensively he's very vulnerable by himself.
Like Venom Dust. No. I get it. That's a bad matchup. Venom Dorm is a bad matchup, but
Yeah. And it's not meant to be specific, the matchup, right?
yeah.
But what I'm saying is that there's no like fat list of characters at this point. It's like we really got to dig for characters that contend here. You understand what I'm saying? Like the point of that is like there's not a big list of characters to pick from after you get rid of the god characters as far as solo prowess. Like who else? Real talk. Who else? Who is better than Venom by themselves besides the 3 characters I named, which are bona fide toppest tier?
Oh no.
Nova's a fair pick. Nova's a fair pick. So Nova, okay. No, Ryu gets shitted on. Ryu gets shitted on. Jeddah.
No.
Jeddah fundamentally, I always feel like Jeddah's fundamentally lacking solo because I know Oz. At this point, you were never not talking shit, Oz.
Hawkeye puts up a fight solo.
Captain's decent. Okay. But here's the point is that we're picking 2 or 3 characters that we have to dig in our minds, and there's 20 characters below him. Right? Like if we're having this hard time to think of characters that can tango with him solo that are just as good as him, like so he's better than Hagar, X, Iron Man, Morgan, Captain, Sigma, Nemesis. Like there's a lot of characters that he's looking on top of, right? So my point is, shouldn't this rating be kind of high?
X isn't bad solo.
X is not Venom solo. It's not about bad. It's all relative. Venom, if I get you down to your solo X, or if I'm fighting you and I get you down to your solo Venom, I'm way more concerned with the second scenario.
Oh no. Solo Raccoon.
Solo Raccoon is all right, right? So
I still think Hawkeye.
The point is Venom kind of up there, right? Is that fair to say? He kind of up there as far as like his solo prowess.
I put him on the upper half.
I'd say the upper 2/3. I mean, I think he's. I mean, should we? You know what? Let's just see. Let's just to kind of really get it, because I really honestly feel like he's one of the strongest solo, and I use him, and I know, right? Well, I know how the fight is nowhere near over when it's this Venom. It just started, especially if you can't counter tag, and I have my stone. Like it might just still be on. But let's see. I'm teamed. So Sigma, better than Monster Hunter, better than Black Panther, better than Widow, better than Solo Winter Soldier, better than Solo X, better than Solo Thor, better than Solo Thanos, better than Solo Spidey. Maybe a fight, but I still think he's better. Solo,
okay, all right. I think
you get what I'm saying though, man. It's like Arthur better than, like Frank better than, Firebrand better than, Hagar better than, like all these, like he is kind of good solo.
I think he is.
He's kind of good solo. Like
in my opinion, I think he's a better solo than Spider-Man.
I do too.
But I think Spider-Man shits on Venom.
9K's a thing. That's the only thing. That's my only reservation about Spider-Man. Like 9K's a thing in this game. Like you have to use soul, and like so now you got to give up power, because Spider-Man power is kind of broken. So if you use Spider-Man power, his what I feel is his best stone, you have to now you're really running a bona fide 9K with no revive.
Yeah, you're going glass.
Yeah, you're going glass cannon. Yeah, exactly. But like I said, like I do think Venom. When Iron Man dies, I feel half discouraged. I don't feel like the fight's over by any means, kind of thing. I feel like probably how they feel when Dante comes in and powers up. Like, okay, this fight is not over. Like, all right, so grades. We talked about it. Me and Mott's both kind of said our pieces about it. The chat, what do y'all got to say? Let me see. Let me read it. Let me read all of Oz's comments in all seriousness. Old Mage is broken in a bad way. Did you say zero? No, I didn't mean zero. I meant X. loses to
That's true.
Venom. No. I meant X, bro. I was seeing him in the
No.
S tier
Strange
solo.
solo
I mean,
with
that's crazy. I don't think he's S, but I think he's definitely high.
that's true. Strange solo with space. Strange solo with box on deck is OP.
That's more of a testament to Box than to him.
Yeah, I know.
And the next grade factors that in. I have a grade specifically for Stone Synergy, which is why I have that grade because
He only has one stone synergy.
no. It's not. I'll tell you about it when I get there because it'll make sense. It's not necessarily can you use a lot of stones, but how good are you with your best stone compared to others with their best stone. That's
Zip
kind of
power
what the stone
stone,
rating
that's
is.
it.
Yeah,
Zip power stone.
yeah.
That's it.
It's but how strong is Zip Power compared to Rocket Space? You know what I mean? Like that kind of thing.
What are you talking about? Zip power stone is a neutral.
Yeah.
Strange space is a one-time thing.
No,
You
Rocket
get-
Space. Rocket can literally. First of all, Rocket in the box is
Oh, it's
fucked up.
true, yeah.
Rocket in the box means you have to be in the box and take traps. Like that's some synergy for that ass. And we haven't even talked about trap in the surge with the blue stone. Like where he can just suck you into a trap. That's some synergy for that ass. Like that he has box synergy and surge synergy with one stone. Whoa, like whoa. All right, here we go. Solo. I'm going saying that Dante is an A++. Gamora is an A+. Ultron and Nova would be more of the A. I'd say A-.
That's fair.
I say A- because I do think he is a big step above the people below him at this point as far as the solo ranking. Like he's kind of the Iron Man right there. Everyone below him kind of doesn't have that at all. Like he's a step above that. Yeah, let's do A-. What do you chat? We're going to letters now. What do y'all think? No more argument, no more points. Just give me a letter. What do you think how good Venom is solo? No more arguments, no more well this and that. What do you think? Just hard letters now. Hard letters now. Venom is scary.
Just give the grade to Zip.
No, you're right though, because Zip is what makes him able to do the 1v2.
No,
Zip is because he can
Zip
stay out of the range of all the tag shit and still
Zip is what
fight.
makes him do. Zip is what makes him do everything.
Yeah. It's the crux of his gameplay. Yeah, straight up. It's the crux of his offense and his defense, low key. All right.
Zip.
All right. Solo. Okay, we'll put out A- for now. We'll see. We're gonna revisit everything as kind of as a last mean. Oh, right as we talk about it, months. Right as we talk about it. Here we go. Synergy/support.
All right. Is he a team player? Is what you're asking?
Yeah. How good are they at making their partner be good?
He's no Ghost Rider in that department.
How good are they at making your partner be good? How does their moves, normals, specials, supers lend to their partner?
Yeah, B
Yeah.
minus.
Now, I mean, I'll be honest. He offers very little here.
Oh no, I don't think so either. Like I said, if giving the web super, which lets your partner tag in, gives you 2 seconds of, and 2 seconds is a lot, but it's not like he's giving you $1 million.
Yeah. I mean, I like how it goes from 2 seconds to $1 million. That's literally like what the fuck it is. Yeah. So trap is the only move that I think that could make a case for him getting a grade here.
Yeah.
Because I know Erebus said dive, but the dive tag is so like it's not strong. It's a thing, and it could work as like you faked out the movement, right? Like you do a down zip, and they're like, oh, he's going down, and then you do the dive, and it fucks with their head as far as like the trajectory change. It exists, but I'm not gonna say it's reliably strong at it by any means. It's just a thing he can do. It's not a strong thing he can do. It's just an option. But I will say that trap can definitely be that move. But trap's going up against super tag. Trap's going up against Sigma's rush. Trap's going up against Monster Hunter's armor move. Trap's going up against Gamora's guns as far as a lockdown. Against a repulsor blast. Like, it's not exactly that. Like, it has its support uses. but it's not exactly like, oh, I'm used. It's the best support move. Like Venom is the support character.
No.
Like no, Venom is strikingly weak, strikingly lacking in this category. Like if Trap's the only, like you can't even put Trap down. Like it's easier to lock him down and then tag in Venom and Trap than for Venom to try to trap and tag out, because that trap's just going to be across the screen. You know what I mean? Even that, like, it's not really like he needs support to get his support off. Does that make fucking sense? Like he needs support to start his support.
Yeah.
So he's not really that guy.
I don't think he's a team player.
Yeah, no, that's a good way to put it. He's not a team player. He's on point. Venom's on point, right? So trap. Super tag with any of those, the specials, little to no existence, right? You can't really lock down with the shockwave super, and you get one mix off of web, but like you said, we're comparing it to like $1 million and shit. Like it don't cut the mustard kind of shit. I'm putting C, humoring minus. Who has less synergy than Venom? That's a good question. What player in this game gives less support than Venom? BP and Carol. Those characters kind of suck.
Yeah, that's about
Those characters kind of suck, right?
That Arthur, I don't know.
See, Arthur throws shit in tag, right? There's something.
Yeah. Arthur
when your contemporaries in a category are Carol and BP, you might be down the chain. Maybe plus because of those two exist. Nah, but those are minus. Like, BP's like a minus. BP kind of D plus. Like he has 0. Well, no, he kind of has the lockdown with the 3. He could tag during the third one, create a high low. He has some stuff, something. What do you guys think? What do you guys think about C? That's a hard letter. What do you guys think though of the letter? Because I think it's kind of low. I don't think it's like bad low, horrid low, where you can't do nothing. Because you can do like Venom bite into tag, right? Lock him down. You can do.
I say he's pretty bad.
Yeah, it's pretty bad. You say B? I don't think he's up there with B. Honest. I'm not trying to shut it down.
Arthur would be a B.
You definitely got a C plus. I'm not gonna humor that because of the characters you named. I could see that reasoning of that. That there's characters that are worse. Well, Oz it's more of like, what can he do for his partner? What can he do? This is the only thing is, what can he do for his partner? And the only thing we can come up with is trap. Sorta trap. And trap is good, but it ain't exactly Repulsor Ray.
Hulk's got better shit.
It ain't exactly Sigma's fucking shoulder rush as far as just, hey, now you tag in Frank and go dummy, Frank. I set you up for success. Venom don't really be setting people up for success. Venom needs to be set up for success. You know what I mean? All right, grades from the chat. Oz says either hard C or B.
I say
grades from the chat. What do y'all think? I put C, but I changed it to C plus because Erebus makes a point. There are some characters that have no trap.
That is true.
They have no trap. You think he supports well?
I don't know. He offers less than Hulk.
Yeah. Hulk. Yeah, you're right. Hulk sets up his partner for success better than Venom. My opinion, because Hulk will make you block. Hulk will make you block. That's kind of Hulk's role, right?
That's true. And Hulk can block stun you with just regular fucking what's the gamma wave? Just regular gamma wave. You just dash through them.
Yeah, rush. It's possible. I know what you're talking about. It's like a lockdown, right? He has like the standard lockdown. That's definitely a thing. I'm not gonna say that's useless. That's definitely a thing where you can like, is that called move called bite? I kind of want to just Fang Gang.
The Fang Gang.
The Fang Gang. The goop. No, the goop does the ground one. The rush. I call it the rush. Yeah, the Venom rush. And that's probably the name of another movie has. I mean, I could see it giving the plus there. having support, having an option to support, and having good support are definitely. I want to make a distinction there. Like he has a move that locks you down, that lets your opponent do something. Does that mean he can really do that and depend on that, and it's consistent, and it's like a go-to strat? It's super lasting forever. No, I'd be more impressed if his super locked him down and gave like a chance for their partner to mix him up. A la super tag, right? All right, Summer don't agree on this one. So we'll put, I don't know what Summer's thinking because Summer didn't give a hard letter. We'll put some questions though. Give me your hard letter then. Give me your hard letter then, Summer. And chat, what do you think? Hey, dog, if you say hey, you think C plus? B minus? It sounds like a consensus. Right? Like I said, if it's literally the half grade up, we're essentially agreeing. We're essentially agreeing, right? Like the difference between 89.9 and 90.01 is less than a point. You know what I mean? Like,
that's Red Grey Wolf. He doesn't have a neutral skip. He does as a team player. He can't set up a second turn.
Yeah. No, I agree. I think that
even Jeddah can set up a second turn.
Yeah. All right. A or S. Neutral skip. All right, let's go. I think Jeddah is only support. I think Jeddah is literally the opposite of Venom. Seriously. I think he sucks solo, but it excels in the duo. And I think Venom, I'm not gonna say Venom sucks solo. Everyone's good when they can tag in a partner, but he doesn't necessarily exploit that with his move set. He just gets the standard benefit of having a partner in a tag.
Doesn't Jeddah have a fierce that just makes him cross up when you tag in?
Yeah, no, I feel like Jeddah's the opposite. Like Jeddah is made to be a team.
What's that down fierce he has that just drills you, but moves forward before he does it? So if you tag, he still comes in behind you.
Yeah.
There's a move that's just meant to cross you up. Like I'm gonna move one space forward and hit on the other side, and then tag behind you.
Yeah. Then you're in the sandwich.
Yeah.
Or you're talking about when he does the little dash.
No. Jeddah has the down fierce where he comes down like the drill. He just comes down drilling.
I think that's a special. I don't even know if that's a special or not. I know what you're talking about. Like, it literally goes behind you. Yeah, literally.
It goes forward first. But once he goes past you.
That move is exceptionally well because of his other moves. Because he has all this bullshit where you're not trying to get into that range. You're trying to get around the pinwheels. And then when you're like, okay, I can maneuver over it, he crosses you up for trying that.
No, but the thing is, that move, even when he passes you up, he's still considered on the other side. So if he does that drill and passes you up and you tag, your partner still comes in from the back.
Yeah. It's all that. Yeah, because he's still. Yeah. What's going on about? Jeddah's also a great point. He's just a terrible character by himself.
Yeah, he's
and piercing inside. I don't even know what that is. Yeah, that's a special. Yeah, I think that's the move. Yeah. Hey, dog, I definitely shouldn't be the one naming these moves.
Yeah, dude, I think he's one of the greatest corner lockdown characters.
Yeah. Oh yeah. I think Jeddah is the epitome of set play. I think Jeddah is the strongest set play character in the game, straight up. All right.
That's it.
All right.
I'm gonna practice.
Hey, you didn't throw a number. You didn't throw a letter out there, Summer. So we're gonna go to Stone Exploit, but I put those questions out there because you've been saying it. It ain't this. It ain't this. He's good support. But what's your actual letter? What do you think the letter is? B minus. Okay. Fair enough. Dude, there's teams that are broken, dude. Like, dude, no. Who the fuck uses this team? Vortex uses this is fucked up. Uses Spencer Jeddah. And that sounds whatever, but I don't know if you know, but Spencer has guaranteed first turn because of Armor Piercer.
Yeah.
So it's literally designed to get the first attack, which obviously you want it to lead to the first hit, but he has the first turn, whatever. Unless he's fighting Hagar, he gets first turn guaranteed. Yeah. And then off of the strength of that, never let you play again from Jeddah. So
he's got Zap turn dose.
Yeah, yeah, exactly. He's like, I go first, and if I get the hit, you're in the strongest set play. That's the plan. That's a strong ass plan. That's a strong ass plan. Like that's a and if you don't have a bust out, that team is like almost impossible to win. Like anyway, all right, Stone exploit. Yeah, you already said it. I scrolled up and I saw it. All right, Stone exploit. Basically, this is Power Stone. Let's just stop fucking around, okay? How good is this character with their best stone?
He
Compared to how good other characters are with their best stone, it's all relative.
Cross up zip is his. Let's be honest.
Zip power strong.
Zip power it's his best special in the game. Let's say what it is. It's his best special in the game.
Surge
should be one of his moves.
Surge is his best special.
Yeah, zip power is his best special.
Yeah, I mean you can do zip confirms without power. It's been proven, but the dumminess and the consistency. No, this is the consistency. You don't have to because if you up zip them. Based on where you contact them specifically, you have to decide whether I'm going to do a forward young art or an upward one. What's that move called? The rush? I don't know.
Yeah.
But surge, I don't got to think about shit. Zip, surge.
No, see, but not only that, how many non-power stone zips cross up when they shouldn't?
Oh, yeah. It just brings them to... for some reason, Venom's actual, like... hurt box when he calls the stone is unlike any other. Like he actually scoops it from below him. Like that shit hits underneath him for some reason, which is insane because he's zipping all through the air. Now he can do all that, right? This is the one part too, and I've said this before in chat, and this is the part that people forget. Venom is a powerhouse. Right?
No, he's damning.
Yeah, exactly. One of his best traits is that he hurts a lot, right?
Yeah.
So here's the thing. If I want to hit you into a big ass combo and I don't have power, you have time to break before I can get my super wrap. Think about that. Like, so if I zip you in the air and I don't have power, I have to zip you, fierce you, and they'll go bounce you off the wall and then super. In that time, you can counter tag. If you are on the ground and I zip you, I have to at least crumple you before I could super you. In that time, you can counter switch. With the Power Stone, that timing, that window of breaking ability from the zip contact is eliminated. Meaning I could zip, power, super. You have no chance. By the time it is unbreakable. Even with the 2 meters, it is unbreakable. By the time that surge comes out, that super's coming out. And by that time that comes out, I can tag in, power up, because you have a power buff, obviously using Power Stone, right? You have a powered up Storm. That I feel is the most understated part of Venom's power with the Power Stone. Is that he can instantly super you into one of the strongest supers in the game and not have to do the little 2 or 3 hits before that allow you the counterattack time. Nobody says that. Everyone says, oh, zip power because of how easy confirmable it is. No, people forget that zip power isn't just about dummy confirms. It's about you cannot countertag against zip super. That's strong. That's how you get the snipes. That's how Venom kills you from 2/3 life. If Venom had all the meter but not that stone, he couldn't do that to you. You'd have time to break. You'd have time to break because he has to go and then you break, right? Or he has to go 1, 2, 3, 4, crumple, then you break. With the surge in hand, no break chance. Snipes are coming. You're dying from 2/3 health now because there's no time to break. Factor that in, because if you've never heard that before, because I've said this before and people always forget this, it ain't just about dummy surges. It's about unbreakable combos that hurt 2/3 of your life. That's what Venom, that's the bigger part. I feel that's just as important as the dummy confirms with Zip. It's just as good. The fact that I can kill you from 3/4 and you have 0 chance to break. That's huge. Only Power Stone does that with him. No other stone lets him do that. So
better than Strange Space.
You know what I'm saying though, Mod? Like that's a
No, I know what
real,
you're
it's a real thing that when your characters are both at half life and Venom's on the screen, you can die now. Even if you have 4 meters, you can die now from first touch. That is scary, and that is a strong exploit. That is the definition of exploiting the surge, in my opinion. That's the definition of it. Like, I can kill you from half-life, and you can't do shit about it because you just can't, because it's just I can instantly super now. It's the only time Venom could just instantly super. Like, anyway, okay, so factor in that bullshit, because it is bullshit, and the fact that just zip power is dumb. The free cross-ups is dumb.
Yeah.
Like, Venom doesn't have cross-up until he has Power Stone. Now he can. Now he has cross-up surge.
But now, so as good as that is, what would you say stacks up better to other stuff? Like I said, strength space.
Okay, let's see. Let's see what we ranked. Let's see what because we actually did Doctor Strange. Let's see what we did. Let's just at least see.
Is it better than Ghost Rider Time?
I actually don't think that's that strong. It lets anyone be a mix-up guy. That's more about Ghost Rider Super than the Time Stone, straight up.
Actually, Ghost Rider with Super is the best support character.
I think so, or like $1 million.
No, he's got 2 bike and chain are stupid support.
No, yeah. Ghost Rider's like that guy. Where are we at here?
I'd say best synergy is Dante.
So Doctor Strange, I had Stone Exploit A+.
What about Dante Soul?
A+. Yeah. Doctor Strange. Here's the thing, dude. If you snipe out Doctor Strange's partner, and he has level 4 and a box, it's tied.
Oh, he gets done.
It's tied. You don't have the advantage yet. Because all he has to do is touch you level 3, box you, and his box is so good that he probably will kill you.
Doesn't he have 1 frame teleport? If not 2 frame teleport? Doesn't
Just the fact that
and
you can't stop his setting up. Like he has some of the strongest mix-ups, provided he has time to set up shop. Box. He gets free setups.
Well, maybe people do but I always be like, dude, if he has time to set up Flames of the Fall Teen.
Yeah,
that's one of the scariest.
He can do like the disc double teleport. Like it's just dumb. It's dumb. A+ is deserved. Okay, so I don't think he's on that level, but I do think he really fucking milks fucking power.
No, he does. He does.
Like milks it.
See, would you count Dante Soul though? Because
I mean, Dante's that guy where Dante anything.
No, because the thing
Dante reality could work.
here's the no, but I mean here's the synergy for Dante Soul. If you kill Dante and they use Soul, you get him back, and you have to fight Dante again.
Yeah, he's his own support then that way. No, I know what you're saying. No, he's a 9K and he needs it. I know what you're saying. Like I do think that might be his best stone because he's a 9K. And that's exactly the problem, right? You just fight 2 Dantes. Like that's how dummy good Dante is that I'm just gonna fight him twice. That's the exploit.
He's good. It's good. It matches him. I honestly think if you use Venom with another stone, you lose an aspect of Venom.
Mm-hmm. Have you ever seen Venom power versus Venom non-power? It's a joke.
Because then when the webs meet each other, one Venom has the huge advantage.
Yeah, no, it's a joke. Like one Venom has to be methodical, and the other one is just like it's like crazy.
Jump jab power. Jump jab power just too dumb.
Hey, dude, that's the Iron Man special, bro. That's the Iron Man special.
Jump jab power.
All right, let's think of some other character like Rocket, right? Doctor Strange.
Hey, next time better be the Iron Man breakdown.
I already did an Iron Man breakdown actually. We've done Strange, Winter Soldier, X, Gamora, Iron Man, and I believe this might be the 6th one of Venom.
Did Iron Man get C+ overall?
You know what? I don't even know what I rated them, but it was the whole same thing. It was like a whole consensus where.
But all right, Stone Exploit.
I'm thinking B+, C, A-.
He's in the A. It's definitely A. Because it makes him. He's not a different character. He's a better character.
Noticeably better. Noticeably better.
Yeah.
And people don't notice that. I'm telling you that snipe shit is fucking real. Like, and you're gonna give it to a character that has a buff ass level 1, like a buff ass super, which means you're dying from far now. Like,
I give him
right.
anything A. I'll be fine. I mean, not A plus.
I'll say A minus. I'll say A minus because there are some like we got to also Dante exists, right? The guy could do Rainstorm Power Surge, and it's like it's fucking synergetic. All right, chat. What do y'all take?
Later on, Mage.
Mage says Stone Exploit in A. Yeah, that's close to what we got.
I'll say
Spiny and Venom Zip. Power Stone cancels are their own tier of Stone Exploit. I agree. I think that it puts you start to look in the A categories. Good night, Zeke.
Spidey's another one. Spider was in Stone.
I think Spider uses it better. I don't know though, because I think once he's in, Spider-Man uses it better. But I think the fact that Venom for his full screen zip touches you, that's ridiculous.
Though. He's one of the only characters I don't see any. Venom's one of the only characters who hits you with Power Stone when you're touching his back and you fly on the opposite wall.
I have no idea. Every character does Power Stone like this.
Forward.
Venom does like a Shoryu with it, and it hits all of there too. Like it's like
I've seen where he faces one way and then he hits him behind him.
If you tag wrong on Venom, you can get the back surge. Yep, straight up.
He rockets him to the back wall while facing the other way. Like Power's like, what the hell?
He does the Juggernaut shit where they're hitting his back but getting hurt for some reason.
Just no.
All right. Stone Exploit A minus. That's what I have for now. Just because there are a few people that like.
Because his exploit's good, but there's there's noticeably better guys.
Like I said, Doctor Strange space is real, Rocket space is real. There's some shit. There's
There's some stuff out there.
Extra/other.
I don't know what he has.
This is where something that doesn't fit, if we want to average his grade, because something that is not accounted for. These are things like, I mean, it's not this game. Phoenix can revive.
He doesn't have anything like that.
That's something. That's where would you factor that in, right? This is definitely where I would put like his tag is egregiously like ranged. That's true. Like these kind of things. Like there's no, that's not factored in anywhere, right? Like you can't just ignore that. You know what I mean? Like, you know what I mean? So,
or the fact that he can web zip cancel.
Yeah, like just weird shit, just shit that doesn't have any kind of ball loops, like shit like that, right? Like it's like, hey, your specials are an A, but we got to talk about your ball loops. Like that's kind of more. So for this one, because he has the greasy tag, greasy with a Z.
Yeah, I don't even know how you would grade that.
Well, I just like to like, should it add to his average or should it take away from his average? And if so, how much?
That doesn't hurt him. I mean, it doesn't hurt, but I mean, it would add him up one if he's an A minus to an A. If he's,
B is the center. C is starting to be weaker. A is starting to be stronger. So it would by default need to be B plus or more. So B plus is like the minimum rating you can get for this category. If it's a good thing, because some extra others are whack. Like Arthur's movement is like, we got to factor that in, that his grade is going to go down because he can't jump right. Shit like that, right?
He can't jump right.
So we'll just put, we'll put greasy tag bonus. We won't even put a letter. He gets a greasy tag bonus, right? Greasy tag bonus. It's just an extra thing he has that we can't talk about Venom without talking about that, So there it is. Fuck, it's starting to get blocked. It says greasy tag bonus.
I would have just added that to his normal.
Yeah, I mean, it's. I mean, a part of it's his movement, part of it's his normal, right? Yeah. But it's kind of ridiculous, right? Like it's kind of like its own beast. It's kind of like, why does he have that? Like,
he does hit across the screen with it.
There it is, the last one. Overall, and then answer. Oh yeah, there's always a question. Okay, so wait, whoa. Overall. All right, let's see the grades. Let's see the grades. So his health is standard. That's a B. Damn, I didn't realize Venom has a lot of good stats. I think we answered the question. His normals A to A plus. Specials A minus. Supers kind of a B-ish, maybe B plus. Movement A minus. Solo he's a A. Yeah, that solo ranking's good. His synergy support, we'll go with the B minus. We'll go with the summer one. Because the bite thing is you can actually consistently use that as like every time I tag, I'm doing this and my partner's getting a turn. It's not the strongest, but it's there. Stone exploit A minus, and then a greasy tag bonus. Greasy tag bonus.
He's a Wolverine.
I think he's more Wolby than BP, as far as actual playing that like always on that ass pressure. As far as that function,
Black Panther is not Wolverine.
Yeah, well, I mean, he's the no specials, relying only on my normal. No, but you're right. No, yeah, he gives Wolvie a bad name when you say he's the Wolvie of the game. I know what you're saying.
No,
yeah.
Venom, in my opinion,
BP. BP gives
No, yeah, Venom is Wolverine. He's straight down.
Yeah.
The rush. He's the
easy to get in.
His zip is the dive kick.
Yeah,
his zip
I agree. Yep, I totally agree. He's easy to get in. His B&B is easy to do, like Wolvie, and for some reason he's really buff, like in terms of his damage. That's exactly what Wolvie was in Marvel 3.
And Wolverine has a phenomenal buttons. I think he's
like his dive kick was like dominant. Yeah,
and not only his fierce, his launcher. He's Wolverine with fantastic buttons. And his whole thing is he rushes to get in and does insane damage on through.
Yeah. And to optimize the combo doesn't take crazy like optimal shit. Like you just do the combo and it hurts.
Yeah.
Like you don't have to optimize. You just do it and it hurts.
Venom does not have to be fancy. Yeah, same thing. And just like Wolverine, he kind of gets bodied by Hawkeye.
It just gets kept out. He gets kept out. I can't see anything less than an A in the overall from just the glance. Like we're looking at B, A plus, A minus, B,
I say
A minus, A, B, A minus, and then the greasy tag bonus.
I think just like Wolverine, he is one class below
the gods.
Busted character.
Yeah. So he's the solid A below the S's.
Yeah. It's like Wolverine's always going to be behind and all them. Venom's always going to be behind Dante Zero.
Yeah, but other than that, like he kind of gives people a hard time, right? Like that's kind of his shit, right?
And that I think I still put Ultron over him.
Like, what do you mean? Oh, like just how good they are? What do you mean over?
Yeah,
him?
I think Ultron is a tad bit like 1 plus minus above Venom.
Oh yeah,
I think Ultron's a better character.
I think Ultron's certified top tier, and where Venom's like more of a like high mid.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? So B, A plus, A minus, B, A minus, A minus, B, A minus.
I say A minus.
And then the greasy tag bonus. Are we going to just ignore the greasy tag bonus?
Okay. He's an A minus.
Yeah, you're right. Yeah, I think A minus is where it's go. So here's the question. Because the reason why we get to this grade is because there's a question that we're trying to answer. And I'm glad you're here. Here's the question, Mats. Because the first question the first one we did Doctor Strange is Doctor Strange broke, right? And so we did the question here, Watts, was in the chat. I want you to answer too. Is Venom pay to win?
What? No.
Is Venom pay to win? Like is he that good? Is he? Hey, we made this guy better because he costs $10.
I wouldn't say so.
You would disagree with that?
Yeah, because everybody else.
Chat, what do you think? Is he pay to win?
Only because everybody else in that DLC is pay to lose.
They definitely fucked up with Black Panther.
Yeah, Black Panther.
And Widow too, right? Isn't Widow like kind of really sucks?
I'm trying to remember now. Isn't it? It's Monster. The pay
guys. It's Sigma, Monster Hunter,
Black
Widow.
Black Panther.
I was gonna say Erebus Wolf, BP, and
Venom. There's 5 characters.
Venom. Yeah, I no, and Winter Soldier, which is
All right, so Winter Soldier.
no, Winter Soldier's pay to win. I don't give a fuck. I don't even have to get the letters out. I don't even have to do the grade. I could tell that character's pay to fucking win. So not really.
You think Winter Soldier's that good?
I think Blue Arm. You pay $10 for Blue Arm.
He's a good character. I'm not gonna lie, but I don't think he's
the. Okay. This is a whole different tangent, but
hold on. Let me put it this way.
He has a bust out for his bust out.
Does Solo Venom beat Solo Soldier? Because Solo Soldier is not the greatest character.
No. And Winter Soldier is definitely the when he's by himself. Yeah, him and Venom are the exact opposite in that grade.
Yeah,
in that grade.
Oh no, Winter Soldier's a team player.
The exact opposite in the synergy grade. The exact opposite in the synergy grade, right?
So you're paying for 2 different things here. So I wouldn't say he's pay to win.
No,
pay to win.
No,
pay to win is if Virgil was the DLC.
Wasn't he? No, he was. He was one of the new guys.
He's Ultimate. That's true. But Phoenix is pay to win.
Yeah. No, I get it. I get it. Because I agree with you, Mats. I don't think he's so good that obviously they made him broken because he has nothing that stands out that's obviously broken.
No,
and for you to be pay to win, you kind of have to have that. Like something has to just stand out.
But not only that, it's just that as good as he is, and this is more of a testament to Marvel. As good as he is, every character besides maybe 1 or 2 is still viable against him.
Yeah. He's not in the actual tier lists. No one puts him top tier. Everyone puts him at like the solid, not even the top of the mid. He's kind of solid mid, like right above the halfway mark kind of thing.
That's true. I would not put him over. I think Dorm.
Yeah, and I think one of the biggest things is he has no mix. It's all frame traps.
That's his Wolverine.
Yeah, exactly. Yeah, it's all frame traps. Exactly. Yeah, it's definitely Wolverine. Yeah,
you're not
it's
just his turn by him.
It's just his turn all the time.
You lose to Venom because at some point you have to stop blocking. That's why you lose.
Yeah. You want to do something, he just smothers you.
At some point you stop blocking. All
right. Chat. I know some of y'all went dormant because it's been going on a while. But last time, speak now or forever hold your peace. What do you guys think? Overall Venom rating a A-, and the answer to the proposed question, is Venom pay to win? Answer being not really. He's just solid. You know what I mean? Like
that's just a dumb question.
Mats, when we did this about Winter Soldier, it was a great question.
I guess. Here's the thing. Dante could have been DLC, and I still wouldn't say he's pay to win.
Yeah. No. I don't think pay to win means you're just good. I think pay to win means like, wait a minute, why does this character that we buy have like have a special move that beats all supers, including level 3s? Like that kind of stuff. Like why does this character have a meterless wall that takes level 3, not just level 1s, level 3s? Kind of to me, that's when you humor the pay to win combo. Like, what is that? What the fuck is that, right? Yeah, and you have the best super tag, and you have a bust out for your bust out for your bust out. What?
Yeah, but you can say that about Monster Hunter though.
Not the same. Just like Matt Slow. All right.
No, but the thing is, did you know Monster Hunter's the big hammer, the armor move, that armor shit she does?
Yeah.
You know that absorbs level 3. Yeah. That absorbs the
no, but
the cinema level.
Yeah, but it's everything. But see, that's the only super that you can. Let's say you're doing Monster Hunter and you do that super to me, I can tag block.
Yeah,
like it's got a little startup that level 3s don't typically. Most level 3s you cannot tag block them if they're done right in your face. That's one of them you can. So it's like it's good, but it definitely its speed comes into play sometimes, or lack of speed comes into play sometimes. But no, I get what you're saying. No, I don't think Venom's pay to win. I do think Winter Soldier's pay to win. I've said that before. Or like not even Winter Soldier, just Blue Arm. I think Blue Arm is like what? I paid $10 for Blue Arm. Like it's fucked up, dude. It's broken. All right, Mots, I'm gonna go through the rest of the upcoming. Oh, guys, I got some trailers for you guys. Matter of fact, I want to show those right now. Actually, now that we're wrapping this up, let's wrap it up and show you the trailers. But Mots, are you gonna stick around?
Yeah, I'll stick around.
All right, cool. All right, cool. All right, no, that was pretty good. That was like that was one of the ones I felt like got a lot more consensus than some of the previous ones I've did. There's definitely been some I've gone where like people are saying C and some people are saying A, but this one looks like the discrepancies were not that bad. Summer had a couple of things but like I said, even when we met, like even when we kind of described it, it didn't seem too far off. So I feel like this isn't a grade that I came to or that you and I came to, Mats. I feel like we had a good contribution here as far as like people's inputs. All right. So Marvel around the pipeline. You guys know that every time we end this podcast, we always tell you what's coming up next and where to keep getting your Marvel at. The rumors are true. Kevin Ha, aka the savior of modern Marvel, has been streaming and talking about a tournament circuit again for MVCI. Nothing is mapped out quite yet, but I heard him talking about it and I talked to him about it personally. He's looking at either Sundays or Mondays. He hasn't decided yet, but Kevin Ha has definitely been kind of playing around with the Marvel Infinite streams again and talking about running another tournament. So if you guys want to see what's up with that, don't forget to just follow him on Twitter at _Kevin_Ha, and you can get the latest of the return of the Lagstone, aka the Lagstone Redux. No dates yet, nothing official, but follow my man Kevin if you want to get on the latest Marvel Infinite tournament circuit that's about to be popping. And of course, the Jacomania Chronicles. You guys were around for tournament number 100, where Jacoman gave out $50 to the first place and another $50 if you beat him. Well, Jaco is not done giving away special prizes for his event. The Jacomania Chronicles special invitational only event going down this Wednesday. $50 prize pot for whoever takes first place. The only people who are eligible for this particular tournament are people that have taken first place in a previous Jacomania Chronicles tournament. So if at any time you took first place in the Jacomania Chronicles, then Jaco has probably got to you in your inbox and was like, what are you doing on Wednesday? And do you think you can do it again and win $50? So look out for that tournament. Yo, Jaco's tournaments have been hyped lately. They've been pop monsters and crazy stuff hype lately, so you cannot miss this one this Wednesday. Yo, give them the names, Jaco. Just give them, list the names, bro. If you want, list the names of all the qualifiers of people that are eligible, whether they responded or not. Because I know there's like one or two that said they might not make it, but just to give an idea of who actually is going to be qualified to step up to the plate here. But that's going down not tomorrow, but this Wednesday. Don't miss it. The Jacomania Chronicles on the 8th, this Wednesday. I'm going to try to commentate too, Jaco. Jaco, my Wednesdays get a little busy sometimes, but I'm going to make my best effort to not only enter, but if you'll have me on the mic. But I don't want to guarantee nothing, so I don't want you to like make any plans. But I'm going to try my best to like do both if possible. So I definitely want to go to the Jacomania Chronicles Invitational, and you should at least peep it too. That's going down this Wednesday, 7:30 Eastern, 4:30 if you guys are there on the West Coast. Oh, this one. This is the one that got me going here. Even got a little music going to it. The Gauntlet is back again, but not in the Americas. This time, worldwide Marvel lives. The Gauntlet Japan Part 3 going down. You guys know the place and the time. Well, you might not know the time, but you know the place. ICU Hater and Ralston Arcade. Put that in the chat for you guys. Be sure to follow them on Twitter. It is going to go down. All of your Japanese favorite players are back again to clash at the Gauntlet. That is going down on March 4th, but I think in Japan, technically, it's on March 5th. So that one is literally like a month away. So make sure you mark your calendars and check out that Japanese. I'm hope every time they do this, I'm praying that Condor Missile shows up, but he never does. I gotta stop hoping like that. But at the very least, we'll get Aron and all them dope players, right? We'll get all the dope Japanese contingent. What?
I thought Condor Missile stopped playing Marvel.
Yeah, he stopped playing like 3 years ago.
Like
me
karaoke.
even hoping he's playing is silly at this point. Me even, you sooner get dual Kevin. You know what I mean? Like straight up. Like so, I'm keeping it real. But that doesn't mean that I don't cross my fingers every time to see. Hopefully, someone just gets this guy to play right. But you guys know what it is. DonCon and follow Ralston Arcade DonCon for that Marvel action, the Continent 3 in Japan, coming in March 5th. And of course, the majors. We got the majors right around the pipeline. Let's get these trailers.
We back, baby. Welcome to the ring, no coast.
Oh my god. Oh my god. Get hype, yo. Get hype. The combo breaker has been redone. I'm keeping it funky, and I've said this before. Combo breaker low-key better than Evo. Now. There was a time where Evo had the top slot and that they were the king of the castle. But I'm keeping it funky right now. Oh yeah, all these give me goosebumps. I'm keeping it funky right now. Combo Breaker has established itself as the true biggest tournament that is community driven, right? So it is the biggest tournament you can go to where it's still the grassroots fighting game bullshit. Just all the games you want, not about the popular games, not about the latest game that just came out. Every fucking game that has a scene and that's willing to come out to Chicago gets the support of Combo Breaker. You see the name of fucking games here. Mortal Kombat 11, King of Fight, them fighting herds. Primal Rage, yeah. Who said Primal Rage though? For money?
Hey, Primal Rage for money.
Primal Rage for money. Multiplayer. You guys know what it is. I haven't been out here for the last few years, since 2019, but I'm going to make my best effort to try to go out to this one. I make the annual Evo trip, and I've realized that the Evo trip, I don't get my rocks off like the Combo Breaker trip. Combo Breaker has a 24-hour arcade, free play arcade with good ass games. Like, I remember I left the venue at 3 a.m. just because I was like sleepless, and I wandered to the venue, and I swear to God, it looked like it was like noon. Place was packed. Wow. It was packed. 24 hours a day gaming. That's insane.
I think Evo 2017 was my last Evo.
The Evo the one where they put the fizzled and all, that was it for me, Mods. Where they showed the Marvel hat and then they didn't have Marvel, and I don't know what that kind of fuck shit that was, but that was the year where I was like, oh, turns out it's not Evo I was in love with. It was Marvel. And once you
Almost
take
never.
Marvel out of the equation, this thing ain't the same. Like Combo Breaker has Marvel, and it doesn't have dudes dogging Marvel. So there it is. You guys get the Combo Breaker. I'm gonna try my best to get out there. The UG boys and the Marvel boys. You guys know what it is. Combo Breaker is kind of where we made our first. Combo Breaker was the first tournament where all the Marvel Infinite, not all of them obviously, but where like everyone decided to convene and make some major happen. That's where the Fated Two Worlds like. So Combo Breaker even has a special place, I feel, in the Marvel Infinite players' hearts, because that's the first one where we actually low-key all convened to see what was going on with that tournament and the Fated Two Worlds shit. So I'm definitely trying to make it out there this year. Yeah. Combo Breaker 2009 was the best MVCI major free. I agree. So Combo Breaker has a special place in my heart, and it should have a special place in yours too. Don't forget to register early so that you have no excuse to get out there. Y'all know what it is, Combo Breaker. All right. I'm not done with y'all. Let's go, baby. Marvel Monday.
CB on the beat.
Yo, Mike Watson be out here doing his thing. Yo, Mike Watson.
That was basically Evo 2002.
No shit, dude. Holy shit. Yo, Mike Watson. I don't know if you remember, he did a 37 Reloaded tournament that was a kind of a throwback to the old school games, but this was about 10 years ago, right? So he's decided to do 37 Reloaded Part 2, meaning that, yeah, there's just a old classic ass OG like a cabinet. This is before they hit console. This is like all the last cabinet games that they're doing a tournament for. So I don't know if you saw the 9 games, but it's all the alphas, Hyper Fighting, Super, all the alphas, Alpha 1 through 3, CVS,
I gotta be a
Hyper Fighting, Super Turbo, Vampire Savior, like, oh, and Marvel 2, fucking Marvel 2, of course.
I got to watch a tournament that has CBS 2 in it. No, that was one of my favorite games to watch.
Dude, CBS, that's a real ass Street Fighter. Like footsies, that game is like footsies. Like if you don't got footsies, you ain't doing shit in that game. Straight up. But yo, props to Mike Watson. You guys know what it is. He's done these before. My man's had an arcade, has done events, so that you already know it's going to be top-notch quality. I believe he's doing this event at the Riverside Game Lab. This is the same place where Kevin Ha has been doing his lagless Marvel 3 events. So it's already established as a video game friendly venue. They got food and drinks in the venue. So he put a Twitter post out there saying like, hey, do you guys want it in LA, but it's going to be more pricey? Or do you want Riverside? It's going to be cheaper. Everybody said Riverside, so Riverside's the venue. So there's no excuses. The Marvel and Classic Street Fighter is going down this summer. I'm going to be there. I'm a fucking be there.
And for the night, Watson's bringing brand new sinks and toilets.
Mots. Track lighting. You forgot the track lighting. Hey dog, we keep it real out here. Yo, you got to dig way back in the archives to get that one, y'all. Yo, got him. Yo, got him. All right. If you guys, I'm not gonna say I saved the best for last. I'm just saying we saved the best
All
for
the
last.
way.
Here we go. That's it. That's all you get. That's all you get. That's all you get. But that's all you need. If you guys do not know, Summer Soldier, the best Marvel Infinite tournament to ever happen, he is doubling down. And I don't mean in 21, I don't mean in poker, I mean in Marvel. My man is doubling down and doing another Marvel Infinite tournament in Sin City, aka Summit in Sin City, Sinfinite. I love the branding. I already love the branding on this one. Obviously the trailer is just a teaser, right? But it's to let you know, save up your fucking August, save the date, right? It said August. I don't know. We'll run it again. It was so short we could afford to run it again. August 2023. August 2023. So I'm sure. Hold that FOMO, Jacob. How dare you? So save the date, save your money. If you're going to Evo, if you're going to Combo Breaker, if you're going, don't forget that the Marvel Infinite shit is still going down in August. Carve out the time, carve out the money, do what you got to do. Anyone who's at the last summit, I don't even have to tell you shit. Anybody who was at the last summit, I don't even have to sell you on it. There's another one. That's the sell. There's another one. Another one. The sell is the DJ Khaled. Another one. Enough said. We're Stan Lee. Enough said. You guys know, if you were there, you were fucking there. But since I'm getting fucking chills already thinking about it. August 23, Summit Sinfinite is definitely going down. Casey will money match you. Casey's Pokemon power is that he's better in casuals. He plays tournament level good in casuals, but in tournament he doesn't. Most of the sometimes. All right, but yeah, dude, I want some steaks. I want to pet the dogs again. I want to drink high quality liquor. Like I don't even have the list of things that I would want is innumerable. I just want to go again. All right, you guys know what it is. Summer in the chat. You guys got any questions or want to get the latest? You know what it is. SVG. There it is. Comes out later. Why did it come out after that? Follow Summer on Twitter to get the latest. I'm sure he's gonna drop some. Yeah, Zeke was at Summit. Summit was the shit, bro. Fuck all these other events. I don't say it like that, but yeah, fuck these other events. All right, Sin City, Sinfinite. I even love the branding. I'm getting the goosebumples. All right, that's it as far as the new events. But I can't let you guys forget about our regular joints. Don't forget the Jacomania Chronicles going down not only this Wednesday, and this Wednesday is the special Jacomania Chronicle Invitational, but that doesn't mean Jacomania Chronicles doesn't go down every Wednesday. So any given Wednesday, you want to catch that Marvel action, whether you want to play or just spectate, do not forget to tune in to the Jacomania Chronicles, 7:30 on the East, 4:30 on the West. Be there, y'all. Be there. And of course, if you're into the who's who of Marvel Infinite, you want to get down with all of the best and worst this game has to offer, then you definitely got to tune in every Thursday to the Gauntlet, the best MVCI tournament in the world. Still going down, still good numbers, still hot ass competition. The who's who of Marvel Infinite. I'm gonna keep it real. Every Thursday, the who's who of Marvel Infinite goes down, and that is at the Gauntlet. Be sure to tune that in. At ICU Hater or at Ralston Arcade if you want to get the latest with that. And don't forget the Gauntlet Japan coming out in a month. But any given Thursday, I will see you guys there at the Gauntlet. And of course, it's gonna go out. And of course, if you guys like what you see, do not forget to hit that follow button. If you're new in the chat, if you got rated here from Dawn, hit that follow button. I'm giving you guys that Marvel action. And keep it real. Your boy OG has some godlike emotes. Your boy OG has some godlike theme of the Power Stone, Marvel Lives, PSN Please, the Mash, the Rope, Ads, My Toes, the Cheese. You want access to these emotes and, of course, want to support what I do out here, feel free to hit me with that Amazon Prime or that sub. And, of course, if you ever miss Marvel Monday, or you fell asleep during it and whatnot, or you do anything like that, do not forget, the episodes are uploaded up to YouTube now. I try to get these bad boys up every Tuesday right after, right? So sometimes I get it right away, sometimes it takes a day or two. But if you ever miss an episode, do not forget, you can just tune right into to my YouTube right there in the chat and catch the Marvel Monday there. All right, that's it. That is it. Mots, you still on the mic?
I'm here. I'm still here.
All right, Moss, let's kick it old school and send him out.
Dang. I didn't know. I was still looking at the...
You're still looking at the trailers. These trailers are bomb.
Still looking at the CVS 2 trailer.
No, that sounds hype. The Marvel 2 is going to... SoCal Marvel 2 is already dummy good.
Yeah.
We need Chaos and all, and then Potter and all them. It's going to be sick.
Dude, I've been paying attention, mostly to the gauntlet and stuff like that. There's a lot going on. Even I'm behind. I got to get on some. So, you just reminded me. I got to take my own advice. I don't have a lot to say this time. I just came in here to rant about Venom. But after watching everything that's coming up, I'm going to get back in. I'm going to be in chat more often, not just here, but all that shit. I'm not missing any of this.
Yeah, shit's getting hype.
So I'm going to take my advice, and I hope all you also take my advice that you probably already do it more than me. Is I need to start to Marvel on.
Yep, definitely got to get your Marvel on. Well, you guys heard it here. Heard it from Monster Rock. Don't stop with just the podcast. Don't stop with just watching these streams. Pick up your controllers and fight sticks, and you too can Marvel it on with the rest of us. Till next time, guys. Thanks for joining me. Peace out.